All right. It looks like we're live. So,
The sidebar thing, eh?
yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
You see it now? It's pretty good, huh?
Very nice.
So, welcome, people, to, did you just put week 2 on that tweet? We're on week 4 right now. Oh, back from a 2-week break. Okay, my bad. My bad. I didn't fully read it. So, what happened last week? You guys got the quest. Oh, by the way, I am going to be retconning some stuff because of my phallus description of the blood onyx.
Really? Did you go back and
It really peeved me when I listened and I watched it again. I really got peeved by that. So, I'm changing it because that's how it works.
Alright, what does it look like this time? Go.
Now,
That's another dick description.
now it is in a 8-inch by 8-inch box, and it's about 6 inches deep. And when you pull it out, it looks exactly like a human heart, except it is made out of onyx, and then it has little red wisps all throughout it that are pulsating with red energy, and it looks exactly like a human heart. Is that a better description?
It's still a bit phallic, but...
Sure.
Jenkins could fuck a human heart for sure.
Wait.
No, it's not just Jenkins. It's actually Alpha Kiss would definitely do that. Let's be real, especially on his frog juice, his favorite thing ever now.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for those
Who
vials.
has possession of the object again?
Thunor of Treepool does. And now that we're live, I also added the D&D Beyond extension, so you guys can actually hover over on the left side, and it will show you everyone's characters.
So how much of the information is there? We can see stats for everybody and what else?
For the actual setup, you can see everything but hit points, pretty much. Because hit points will be shown in stream, as much as I can. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think your character description, everything is there for the most part.
Oh, and you can open the character sheet in a new window, it looks like.
Yeah.
I will not dive in though.
Okay, you don't have to. But where were we? You guys killed the traders from the Arid Death, and you looted all of their things, and you were currently on an extremely busy highway leading up to the port town of Swiftwind Harbor. What are you guys doing?
Did we get to
I'm-
rest?
He did not let us rest as of last session. I would like to drag the bodies off of the middle of the road. Like, so there's like slightly out of the way so it's not as obvious we just murdered a bunch of dudes.
Okay, I need everyone to make a perception check real fast. Please. Oh, that's a nat 20 on Elgar.
I see everything. My elven eyes, they see everything.
So do my elven eyes.
Just as you guys are on your way, a few people have begun to more or less congregate where you currently are. And they're all looking at you, all very confused as to... They didn't really hear the conversation, so a lot of people are like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And a small halfling runs up to you specifically, Linnea, and looks at you, and I need you to make... Well, it's up to you, but this little tiny halfling comes up to you and says, "Are you okay? What happened? Are you guys injured?"
Oh, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Everything here. We were actually a performance troupe. We were doing a little like just a test away from everyone else. Just so you guys could be excited and get excited.
I do a cartwheel.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Look at this guy.
Make a deception check at advantage, please.
Ooh, an advantage. All right.
If I do a sick cartwheel, what does that help?
So you're just like carting around like a you're cartwheeling around like someone who's actually in a train. That's why she gets advantage, is because you're assisting her.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
And with that, she just looks at you and she says, "Oh, okay, sure. And she sort of walks by and she says, come on, and a whole group of of these small halflings that everything smells amazing around them, but they all have very large backpacks on. You know, the really tall packs that you see in a lot of the
Wait, can I ask them why they smell amazing? I didn't realize they smelled amazing until you said that.
Oh, it's because we're cooks. We are cooks. We are sort of like a traveling group like you are, except we tote our wares with us, and we actually sell. You could call it that.
That's awesome. What is the best thing that you make?
I personally make the best cookies that you'll see around.
Ooh, Granny, you speak in my language. Would you be interested in trading a cookie for a potion? I happen to be a fine creator of potions that will make your life way more interesting. So if you're ever feeling a little bit bored with, your culinary life, take one of these potions. Guaranteed, it'll make you pretty excited to see what happens.
And she looks at you and she says, no, that's fine. And she, out of one of her pockets, she pulls a small tin and just hands it to you and says, give that to one of each of your friends. Let them know that Mama Gran made those for you.
Alright, internally I'm thinking, what the fuck is kind of a name is Mama Gran? That's some redneck shit. But I'm gonna be like...
Make a history check, actually. Make a history
Okay,
check for me.
alright.
That is in fact some redneck shit.
In this specific halfling culture, that's usually like a proper title and then nickname or some sort of interchangeable idea of Mama Gran would be her first name could be Mama and her last name could be Gran. She could be the title of Mama for her whole party. Or the Gran could be her actual first name. It just depends on what culturally where this specific halfling comes from.
I know a lot about halfling culture. Damn. I'm gonna just thank her, just be like, "What? This is so incredible! Thank you so much, Mama Gran. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys have a great, great selling time." I don't know. I can't think.
She sort of chortles as she walks away, and a bunch of really now that you look at them, they're actually fairly chubby. Every halfling in here is like some sort of overweight form.
Well, clearly they eat their mistakes, and they must be pretty damn good. So I'm gonna turn to the rest of my party and be like, "So who wants a cookie?"
I'm gonna politely smile at the halflings, but draw my attention towards dumping these dead bodies in the cart that we just looted.
You mean
Before
the
more people-
actors?
Before more people come by. Yes, the actors.
I'll take a cookie.
I'm
Cookie,
Alright.
please.
Is anyone else transporting bodies as well or no?
on the
No.
disposing of corpses train.
I'm with my new little pet Kenku, and I want to give the Kenku half the cookie.
Oh, that's right. We have a Kenku. I forgot
Don't
about
feed
that.
it. It'll
I'm
never leave
feeding
us.
my Kenku the cookie.
No.
Last time we fed something, it followed us, and we got Elphicus.
Shit, that is
You know what?
The Kenku just sort of looks at you as you begin to peel like a little tiny wax paper wrapper off the cookie, and it just sort of looks at you all side. It gives you a bunch of side eye because it's a crow. A specific one is a crow, and it looks at you with its side eye and looks genuinely a little bit confused. And you break the cookie in half and you hand it, and she just takes it and she like Cookie Monsters it. But surprisingly well done. She doesn't spill a whole lot of it, and anything on her fingers is like she sort of licks her fingers off. Do you say anything to her?
Good
Good,
girl.
good boy. That's a good boy.
And she sort of points at herself and she says, "Good boy."
Yeah, there you go. I'm confusing our little bird thing.
Fuck's sake.
What kind of cookies are these?
They appear to be chocolate and peanut butter.
Nobody has a peanut allergy, right?
Oh, they're bird poisonous. Birds can't eat peanuts.
You're a dumbass, Elphicus. You're an actual dumbass.
The only thing would be the chocolate, but it's a Kenku. I think the Kenku is fine.
So Thunor, you begin to pile the dead actors onto the cart. moving. They have. Are you going to cover them in the fabric? Because there's 3 bolts of really expensive looking fabric.
Yes, let's hide our crime. Their horses still attached to the cart as well.
They are actually.
Okay, sick.
You want to murder those two there, you big murderer?
Are there any other people around, or are the halflings still by us, or?
The halflings have moved away a significant distance. They're actually really fast for some reason.
Anyone else nearby that could hear us that isn't in the party?
Not really. There's a group of what appears to be adventurers coming up from the south, and then a handful of really kitted out tieflings for some reason. Why is my nightbot doing that? That's fine.
I deserved it.
Did you deserve that? Okay.
Kinda.
Hey guys, you want to help me with these bodies before somebody gets suspicious and puts us in jail for murder?
Do you want to put them in the bag? The bag is
I'll
limitless.
help.
I mean, we don't need to take everything in this cart. We just need to ditch these bodies.
Just put the cart in the bag, Thudor.
That could work.
Here's an idea. What
I
about
don't think that'll work.
we throw all the bodies in the back of the cart and we bring the cart out and we just burn the horses in the cart. Burn the whole thing. Guys, let me tell you, I leveled up. I got some spells that can deal with this. We just need to get out of
Well, we still need to
hearing
go to the
distance.
port, right? Why don't we just lead this cart off the trail a little bit and ditch it behind the hill or something? How does that?
Do you
How
ca-
about we turn it
Space.
around, slap the horse's ass, and send it south? We don't want it to go north, right? We want it to go the opposite
Roads.
direction of where we're going.
Isn't the road south? The north is south.
It is. The road is actually the road that you're currently on is north to south.
So we need to stay east or west. We need to get this shit away. Look, someone's gonna know. Someone's gonna find some bodies here, and we're gonna get in trouble. We need to put this somewhere else where we're not. We need to get out of here.
Isn't there like
And
a
then-
giant monster thing? Like if we send it to the east, maybe it
Oh,
would
the
just
scarecrow
eat
thing?
everything?
That was to the west. Are you
To the
talking about
west.
Scarecrow thing?
Yeah, to the west.
Yeah, we came from the west.
Okay, why don't we just send it to the west then?
that was a few days away or whatever, and like a couple of horses. They're pretty stupid, I don't know if they're gonna make it that far.
Let's just walk to the.
Just get it out of here,
try
man.
to find some like side road thingy, and just ditch it somewhere, and then slap the horse butts.
I can just
Yeah,
light this
sure.
thing on fire. It's no big
Wait,
deal.
hang on. Before we send it on its way, before we set it on fire, whatever the fuck, I want to search for any hidden compartments or any like little nooks or crannies or drawers or whatever. Someone's hidden more stuff on this for sure.
Gareth wants to look.
I
through
need to
the
find
cart's
things.
Not on the road.
drawers.
Make an
It'll take time to do
investigation
that, we
check.
don't-
Just as you guys are moving, are you moving east or west?
I vote east, because there's like that little side road to the west. So there couldn't be other people over there maybe. There's not a side road to the east, I don't believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're literally by that side road that was toward the giant scarecrow. You drive the cart a little bit farther that way, and Gareth is on top looking through all the things. You're actually not able to find anything hidden specifically in there. There was no skullduggery happening on this specific cart. Its skullduggery is like physical forms of espionage / like hiding things specifically for people to not find them.
No secret things.
What's in the cart as a whole though? Ken?
There was a large crate with holes in it that your Kenku was in. There are a bunch of fabric. There's 3 large bolts of fabric, like probably 200 or 300 yards of fabric total. And then at the very front of it, there are 2 barrels that seem to be filled with some sort of alcohol.
What are the patterns on the fabric?
The patterns on the fabric. Make a history check for me, please.
I know what this is.
You have no idea.
What do they look like? Are they certain colors?
They're actually
Like
There's one that's actually it's a bright yellow with some sort of black symbolism embroidered into it. There is a large set of purple fabric that has gold embroidery, and then there's a very shiny red fabric as well.
You guys want to turn these into a flag? Any of these look useful? Or is this... Maybe we shouldn't bring this with us, since it's not evidence.
Yeah, exactly. This is evident.
Speaking of which, should we empty our pockets, dude?
Can I,
these rings in.
Can I check the cart to see if there's any like hidden watermelons or anything?
Elgar has
Nothing
attempted, and there is nothing hidden.
Well, I try to like look under the fabrics and things like that just to check.
The rolls.
Just
Yeah,
in
I
case.
did that.
Just there might be watermelons.
Make an investigation
Elgar.
check. Make an investigation check for me, please.
Okay.
Get a 20.
No, you don't find any watermelons.
Okay. It was worth a try.
Sure.
How far off are we off the main road now?
I would assume at this point you've traveled for about 15 or 20 minutes just to make sure you're at like a small grove of trees on the right side of this dirt road, this dirt path that you came up on.
You guys want to keep the cart but dump the stuff instead?
I feel like we shouldn't keep anything that implicates that we might have murdered everybody.
Yeah, but like, if we take all the stuff out and there's no markings on the cart itself, then we can just ride the cart the rest of the way to the town, and some of us can rest on the way there, and then we have a cart to bring back our flag supplies. Can we check for any identifying markings on the cart? It's pretty simple, right? It's just like...
It's it's very well made, but there's no actual insignias or any sort of there's no identifying marks at all.
What about like the harnesses on the horses? Is there anything that looks like engraved or anything like that?
No, they're also made of very high quality materials, as well as the craftsmanship is extremely good. But other than that, make a nature check for me, please, Thunor.
That's my specialty. Oh, fuck.
There's absolutely something off about the horses, but you can't put your finger on it.
Can I do
Elficus
a
as the
check?
resident. Well, I mean, Elficus
yeah,
is the
no, let
resident
Elficus
horse
do it.
master.
Yeah. Can I do a quick animal phallic check or something like that?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the animal's phallic, and
19.
These horses are not natural to this area. They definitely do not come from here.
guys, their phallics are too big. The horses have smaller phallics here. These are from the desert. These are desert horses.
So we got to switch out horses, is what basically we're saying if we want to be able to take the cart.
Yeah.
Why don't we just dump the whole thing? Where are we gonna get horses, you know?
Send it on
I
its
mean,
way.
we're riding.
Where-
You have 4 horses. You guys have horses. They're just back on the road.
Guys, I'm down for some horse meat dinner tonight. Let's just say I can light this car on fire, cook some horse.
We don't have time. I don't
Okay.
think.
All
We
right.
need to get. We need to get to the town in like, I don't know.
How many horses are there? 4.
6 total. There are 2 horses pulling the carts, and then your guys' 4 horses are back on the road.
Yeah.
Can we put 6 bodies on 2 horses and send them on their way?
That would be hard to... You wouldn't be able to anchor them very well.
3
Oh my
bodies
God.
per horse?
I don't understand.
No,
why
there's
we
not
just
6
people-
bodies. There's like 11.
We just murder these horses. We take the cart. It's easy. It's no problem. I
Or
can
we
do a
could-
quick murder, no problem.
All right, we're gonna ditch the cart. Or not, we're gonna take all the stuff on the inside of the cart and dump it out. We're gonna unlatch the horses that are identifiable. We're gonna latch up 2 of our horses, and we're gonna put the small child in the back of the cart to rest. And then how about Linnea as well? That way she can rest on the rest of the way to the town. And then one of us. Actually, I guess 2 people need to ride horses. Actually, only one.
We can
person
hitch them to the
rest.
wagon. You can put 2 horses in the front to pull the cart, and then you can put 2 tied to the back to follow the cart.
Yeah, I have some rope.
Let's do that. Then we can have 3 people resting.
Nice.
We're all
sick.
taking naps.
Alphacus, you want to swap the horses out since you're so good at handling animals?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna swap Moxie's horse in, and then we'll do Gareth's horse as well. You obviously need like a gelded horse to pull
Obviously.
because they need to work together. Let me just go ahead.
Is that real? I don't know.
So you probably don't want to put a female and a male horse next to each other.
Yeah, but
especially if
it's
one is-
gelded. It's gelded though, so.
Yeah, so that's all right.
I'm not really sure if things are legit or not at this point.
But my guy's a
Rolled
big
up.
stallion, so he's got to be in the old back there.
I have to give my dog a treat, but I'm still listening. Okay.
Okay. As you guys are getting your horses, I assume Elphicus is like running back to get the horses from the trail. You guys are ditching the stuff that's in the cart, correct? And you're hitching your horses to the cart, and then you're going to rest on your way to Swiftwind Harbor, correct?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the things. We're going to go back to the map. We're going to wait. I need to go to this. I need to drag. Bam. Bam.
Bam.
Oh,
Bam.
yeah.
Bam. And bam. All right. Good. There we go.
Look down.
I just need to make sure it's good on this one. I need to move it a little bit. There we go. That looks much better. So, you guys have taken some time, gotten everything set up correctly. As soon as you get to Swiftwind Harbor, I knew it. I forgot.
I mean, Sweeping
Swift.
Wind Harbor?
Yeah, my bad. I've been working a lot of stuff today. Give me a break. Okay. So, large city.
Don't anger the DM. Always ends badly.
Why did it have
Oh.
like 3 of them?
I forgot the sound effects.
Definitely sounds
I hear like black speck noises. It's like a town.
true.
I don't hear anything.
You know,
Something's wrong with my sound.
it's okay. I
No,
just
it's me. Don't worry. It's mine.
I need to
Here we
mute.
go.
I can't mute it on this one. No, that means there's always going to be some. Okay, it's okay. I'm hearing it from 2 things. It's just really unfortunate, but so
It's just a very busy town. That's all.
it is a very busy town, and as soon as you get towards Sweeping Wind Harbor, there is a large there's a large archway, and there's 5 or 6 guards standing outside going through people's paperwork. If they have like a large cart with a bunch of goods on it, they're going through the goods, making sure everything is okay. It's a very loud baby crying.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I'm over that one.
Like, sir, that's not a good. That's a baby. Like, stop checking.
Stop
the baby.
shaking that baby. And as you guys approach the gates, there's a handful of guards that have posted themselves directly outside the gate, looking through everything. Make a perception check for me, please. I need to find out if I can mute it on this one specifically. I don't know if I can mute the sound on this window, which is really frustrating. Yeah, if you have 2 windows open, you can only mute one of them. That is obnoxious, unless someone else knows how to do
Are you
it.
talking about Roll 20?
Yeah.
What's your second window open? Is it a character sheet or something?
No, it is for the stream specifically, so they don't have to watch me do stuff. It's just joined as a player, but for some reason I can't turn the sound off. Master music volume level. What? That's crazy. Okay. Apparently both windows have the same settings for music volume. That's frustrating. Okay. It's alright. So you guys begin to enter the town. Is there anything inside of your You guys left no. You left
No.
nothing in the cart, correct?
Yeah, no goods in the cart, just people sitting in it, I guess.
Yeah, the only thing we kept was like the bag, the bloodstone onyx thing, and the king.
And the Kenku?
Yeah, the Kenku followed us, right?
Absolutely. Just chilling in the back. She wasn't told to do anything else. So, Thunor,
Keep something. Yes.
you notice something. I'm gonna message you what it is on Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
Did you send it yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I ask you questions about it in text?
Sure.
So meanwhile, we're on the cart and we're like, man, it sure is nice to have a little resting time, right? You know?
I'm
I
still
am-
sleeping.
I am very frantically scribbling onto a piece of paper with my.
We
and
don't
I'm
have-
trying-
We don't have the proper paperwork for our bird.
We do
Oh,
now.
no. Oh god.
I'm on it. Don't you fucking worry.
Okay.
Is anyone really good at forging stamps?
Can anybody write some sort of like contract, some sort of like verbiage for the bird?
I believe that is what Figgy Bottom's working on currently at the moment.
Oh,
So
okay. That's really.
Make a deception check for me, please, Mr. Figgy Bottom.
don't fuck this up, Figgy Bottom. Don't fuck this up.
I'm deceiving the guards, right?
You are.
Ooh, that's pretty
Sick.
deceptive.
Dang. You pull out as soon as they look at you, and they're just like looking at the Kenku, like, and they do have the same type of helmets, the full face mask helmets with the holes in it. They look like the Crusaders. They look at you and they're like, "Is that livestock?"
No, we have a permit to travel from Andon Bloodstone. Here is the Bloodstone seal, which is fresh off his ring, and we would just like to travel through it. It's for our party of 4 and all of our pets. This is a pet, it is not livestock. Some may call it a familiar if you know of the wizarding family traits.
You can be quiet now. I don't really care. Just move along. Don't steal anything. Yeah, you know the deal. Don't be a jerk.
Alright, sir, thank you very much.
I'm so fucking impressed that you just wrote up a contract. That's fucking dope, dude.
You still have your inspiration, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not giving you another one. I mean, dang.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That was wholly unexpected. And you guys, this is really getting bad. It didn't do this last time. Huh. I wonder if I do. Okay. At the break, I'm gonna try and fix it, but it's okay. Everyone else, as soon as you move past the guards and you enter this town, and instead of what you expect with the smell of sea air, you're actually hit by the smell of dead, rotting fish.
I gag and throw up a little bit in my mouth.
That smells a
I
little
hate
like
monsters.
Elficus here.
But you're sleeping. If you do that, you'll die. That's what happened to what's that one guy? He's a singer. George Bush or something.
George Michael?
Choked on his own vomit. Yeah, George Michael Bush. So
What are any of you doing anything specific besides sleeping? Elgar is clearly talking. He just showed the guards. Who's driving the horses?
Help me. I'll drive the horses, I guess.
Okay. Who's in the back?
Me.
I
am.
assume the three of you are. And as soon as the guards
Yeah.
came up, Elgar showed him the thing. Are you doing anything specific, Moxie?
I was resting and eating my cookie that I got.
Okay. It was delicious, and you actually sort of feel a little bit different for some reason. It makes you feel a little bit better.
Ooh, I want some cookie.
Would
Hit
you
me up
like a
with that.
cookie? You could. I thought you were asleep.
No, I can smell the cookie. It woke me up.
So
I can smell the,
so
I can
can
smell the
Tango,
drugs.
apparently. Tango can smell the cookies. Look at those ears! Ah! Sorry.
So,
Alright.
you guys have made it into the town. Are you going anywhere specific?
The pub.
Well, I mean, we gotta look for the ballistas, guys. Maybe we should be a little bit responsible today. Can I
But
look
Dudor,
That is true.
to
you
see
love
if anybody's?
alcohol.
I do love alcohol, but I don't like going to jail because then I can't drink alcohol. So can I look around to see if anybody's looking at us? Like
Absolutely.
like
make
recognizes the card or something.
make
like
a
that?
perception check. Oh wow. Nobody's looking at the cart specifically, but the Kenku is getting a lot of strange looks from not even guards, just normal people.
Guys, what are we gonna do with this obvious tell that we just stole something? Jenkins, you still hungry after that horse soup that we had earlier?
Yes, I want some chicken. Let's cook it.
The fuck? You're
I
living.
don't know.
We're
what
not.
to do,
We're
guys.
not. No. We're not eating the Kanku.
Oh, you guys are
Jenkins,
all
do you
okay
have
with
minor
murder.
illusion? Do you have minor illusion or anything?
No, that
What
would be
spells do you actually have, dude?
that would be useful. So, I do not. I do indeed do not have that.
Does anyone have a disguise kit?
Alpha
Why would,
does.
why would you think that I have one of those? I do not have one.
Look, all I'm saying is we need to maybe disguise our friend here so she fits in a
Alright,
little
alright,
bit.
let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. 1 second, I gotta read my spells.
Work your magic, Jenkins.
Okay.
I mean, we're looking for a boat, right? What do we see? Like, where are we? Are we in the city square or?
You are at the very entrance of the town. Directly in front of you is like a sort of, it looks sort of like a main street, and that main street leads to a massive dock at the far end where they have enormous cranes. And when I say enormous cranes, I'm talking like real life sized wooden cranes that they have built in order to get cargo off of ships.
See, I'm just imagining the giant cranes that Jenkins has been drawing on the maps.
Oh, the birds. I see.
No, like
Alright.
other.
No, I know what
yeah.
actual.
Can I look
construction
around?
cranes are.
Is
Jesus.
there a bar close to us?
There is actually. There's a bar that has a sign that's held up normally by 2 sets of chain. That actually one of the chains on the closest one has fallen off and it's just sort of hanging there. And all it looks like is a just a circle that's a thick stroke size on the actual circle itself.
All right. How about this? Rather than us like carting the Kenku around everywhere, guys, I'll go inside quick and ask a question or two. You guys can stay out here with the stuff, and then I'll get some more information about where we can, I don't know, hide the Kenku or ask about ballistas or something like that.
Yeah, he's going in to get drunk. I can
might
feel
have a
it.
drink,
Should someone
but
go with him?
Yeah,
Should we let
guys,
the alcoholic go into
let
a
me-
bar by himself with
let
coin?
me just say,
and-
guys, I'll bite the bullet. You know, I'll go in with them, make sure that everything's
can't-
fine.
we shouldn't spread out. Remember, I've got this thing in a box that's really special that we don't want to lose. Why don't you
Yeah.
guys hold it, and then I'll just ask a couple quick questions. You guys can cover the cart and the Kenku in case anybody suspects anyone. It's better if we're not like half and half.
Now, I
Why
really
don't-
think Alpha should go with you.
You think I should go with him?
Yeah, I think you should go.
Yeah,
with him.
I think it's.
I think
so.
it'll be a great learning experience for you.
Right.
Okay.
For him.
Okay.
Yeah,
can
interacting
can
with
I,
other beings.
Can
My
I pass
wisdom.
the blood onyx and the rings that I got? Can I pass it to Leaf Bottom?
Whoa! I'm the most powerful. I mean, I
I'm-
feel like they
I'm-
should go with us.
I'm not trying to bring them into the bar with me. When
What if we need to
this
use
is
it?
where they were all coming. I don't want to be recognized. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
That's
And
pretty.
we know that you're the best at disguising yourself, so that's why I'm gonna let you come with me. But all right,
I mean,
I'm passing,
like, hypothetically.
passing my rings. This is 8 gold rings. Gary, I'm passing them to you.
Okay.
And 2 jeweled rings. They're £1 each, okay?
Jeez.
And,
They're very heavy.
Fucking rings.
They are.
And I'm passing you what I wrote in my character, the magic dildo, which is the blood onyx. I'll change the. You might want to change the text. Blood onyx.
Who has the bag of? I don't know if it's a bag
I
of
have
holding.
my
I
own
just,
bag of holding, so I can carry it on me.
I'll put the blood onyx and the rings in my bag of holding, and I'll pass them to Gary.
Sweet, we got
Oh,
2
there's
bag
also a
holdings.
bag of gemstones.
There is a bag of gemstones as well. You need to get those appraised at some point.
And there's a bunch of shit. I'll just send you the message, or I'll send you everything that I had from the dude, more or less. I'll send you the Discord list, and then I'll head to the bar.
Okay, so you go into the bar, and make a perception. Whoever, Alphagus and Thunor, I need you to make perception checks, please. Yep, that's gotta stop until the break. I can't deal with.
I'm too short to see up above the stools.
Alphagus, you get in there and you're overwhelmed by the sheer amount of large people in this place. The average height of people, the actual people in this room, easily 6'4". Average height.
Yeah, that's not something I find intimidating.
Thunor, you
Maybe
fit in
Thunor.
perfectly in here.
Cool.
6'4".
Yeah. Aren't you like 6'3", Thunor? You're pretty big, right?
Yeah, something. I'm pretty much good at everything. Yeah.
Shorty.
good at height, good at everything.
Not good at cartwheels.
Except animal handling, apparently.
It was one time.
Elphicus.
We're good at it
Yes.
then, though.
A large man taps you on the shoulder and
Dad?
says, and he looks down at you, and he's a very tall, pale skin. He has no hair on his head whatsoever. And he says, "What are you doing in here, kid?"
And I said, watch your mouth, fat ass.
I mean no trouble. I'm just asking what a little kid's doing in the bar. That's all.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me, buddy? What are you doing in here? Bitch.
Whoa, why are you so hostile? I didn't do nothing to you.
Because it's in my character description.
Touche.
Can I step in between and be like, I'm sorry for my son here. We have a day off, and we're just trying to find out if there's any zoos nearby that we can visit. Do you know?
What are you even referring to?
You know, where they hold a bunch of magical creatures, bears, squirrels, things that we can look at for fun. A zoo.
A zoo. You'd have to go to the capital for that. But
Okay.
what I've got here for this little boy is a very interesting little item that he might need to look at.
Are you
Seeing
trying
it,
to sell drugs to my son?
no.
Try to bait me, man. I mean, if it is drugs,
Are you trying to
You
show
know,
him your
maybe.
penis? What is happening? What are you trying to do to my son?
And he just holds out his hand. Make a perception check, both of you, please.
oh,
Oh shit.
we both instantly see that he has his phallus in his.
On the top of his hand, covered by a bracer, by a steel bracer. It sort of comes up like almost to his knuckles, but it's sort of offset right now. And it's the symbol of the Sunspire.
Oh. All
So
right.
he's showing us the Sunspire tattoo?
Not on purpose,
Okay.
but he has something in his left hand that he's trying to hand to you, Alphicus.
To clarify,
Okay.
the Sunspire is like the vampire dudes, is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to murder this guy, so guess
Is that who we stole from? I don't remember what happened.
no, we stole from the Bloodstone family, I think.
I know everything, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
Should take more notes.
I think we stole from the builders. We didn't steal from these guys.
Alright, cool. So what's in his other hand then? His left?
His left hand is the one that the tattoo is on, and it's closed, and he's trying to hand someone. He's trying to hand Elficus something in his left
Okay,
hand.
I'm gonna just
His
grab
right-
what
his-
you're giving to me.
Take
His-
the candy from the stranger.
His right
'Cause I feel
hand.
like it's drugs. And I enjoy those.
His right hand is on top of the hilt of his longsword that he has on his hip. But he's trying to hand you something. Are you just gonna take it?
Is it like on top of the hilt in an aggressive? He's
No,
about to
not at all.
unseat-
He's just holding his. It's just somewhere to put his
Okay.
hand that's not in his
Sure,
pocket or
sure,
something.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the drugs then.
He hands you what appears to be a ball bearing,
Okay.
and he just he looks at you and he says, "Right, now run along."
What material is the ball bearing made out of?
It appears to be steel.
Okay.
Now run along. Go outside.
Can I flick it at him?
You can try.
Try to hit him right between the eyes, right in the noggin.
I've learned something. Whenever Devon says you can try, you're in trouble. You're about to
Pretty
be
sure
in
Devin
serious
never like straight out says no except for Jenkins' grenade launcher. Like everything else is
He
like,
didn't
yeah,
say
you
no to
could, but
that.
you'd be a dumbass.
No, he did. All right, I'm gonna flick it at him.
That's my general rule of thumb when I'm GMing is I try to not say no as much as possible. I try and say yes, or at least you could try, because of reasons for this specific instance, if anything else. Go ahead and make a dexterity check. Just click on your dexterity, not saving throw, just your dexterity. Holy.
All right.
What is your dex bonus?
4.
Okay. You hit him right in between the eyes. You take it and you're like, pew, like that. And it's really just like bam, and it hits him straight in the forehead. And it bounces off and he goes, "Right. I need you to make an acrobatics check, please."
Okay. There it is. All
Why do I
right.
feel like we're gonna roll for initiative soon?
Yeah, I thought that was now. When he was like, I need you to roll for initiative.
All right.
Keep
So
God rolling.
So which direction are you jumping away? Because he literally is about to kick you out of the bar. Literally kicking you out of the bar.
I'm gonna do a backflip.
Out of the bar?
No, not out of the bar.
I need you to make a perception check as you're you're flipping away from him. All right. Okay. He goes to kick you, and you dodge out of the way. You look back up, and Thunor of Treepool is not where he used to be.
Where is he?
You don't know.
Does he know?
Do you know where you are,
Got ditched.
Thunor of Treepool?
What do I do? Do you want me to roll something?
Yeah. I need you to make a perception check, please.
Wow.
You know that you're in a building, but your eyes are black as if they're covered.
Oh, did I get him? Well, he didn't have any of her stuff, so.
Can I just mutter thanks, dickhead? Can I sense anything else? I just can't see.
You cannot see.
Do I feel like somebody might bind it or something?
Someone is pulling you away in somewhere. You're not really sure. It seems like you have something over your head.
Uh-oh.
I struggle. I resist.
Make an athletics check.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Whoever this is way stronger than you. Absolutely way stronger than you are. And as you're trying to pull yourself away, you can actually feel at least two people. You thought it was one person initially, but as you try to struggle, you can feel someone put their hand on your neck. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Someone put something over your mouth, and you begin to lose consciousness. What are
Resist.
make another Constitution saving throw, please. Make what you sort of pull out of it a little bit, but you can hear. Oh, what are you doing, Alphacus? What are you doing?
Oh, well, can I look around and see where the hell I am? Am I in the bar still?
You are in the bar still.
Okay.
Are you gonna try and look for Thunor?
Yeah, I'll give him a gander. What are the chances I'll roll shit again? You know, probably pretty low. Should I?
Perception.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh man, I really am short.
Yeah, you're trying to look over all these really tall people, and it's like not a good thing at all.
Okay. Can I use prestidigitation to make everybody smell a fart, and then check again when they've dispersed?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Go ahead and use that. I don't know why I did that. I guess I would just perceive again, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, there we go.
Can we smell the fart outside?
No.
Not at all.
That's Elphicus's like, you know,
His
come
signal
on,
that
that's his
he's
secret
getting
signal.
fun
of.
You smell a fart and you're like, we get it.
I will make.
Shit.
Can I make it so Elgar thinks that he like, what's it called when you think that you farted, but you actually he sharded himself.
Elgar's not there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just do that. Just pop the spell out the door a little bit, just to hit him with that.
So you're sort of centering it on yourself. Make a
No.
perception check, Elgar. You're like, it smells horrible here, even worse than the dead rotting fish that I smell. And you do realize that this is sort of a calling card of Elphicus specifically.
Fuck. I don't want to leave the cart. I don't want to leave Linnea alone. I'm just like, whatever, they can handle themselves.
And at the same time, you hear, "Woof, and then the Kenku like is trying to get away from like everything. She's like swatting and like freaking out about it.
Do I smell any of this, or
Not at
is this
all.
only okay? Gonna look at everybody and be like, what's happening here?
Elphicus did the smell again. He's farted.
He's kind of like one of those creatures that like panics and releases an odor.
I need
Like
He's like a
squid,
pug.
right?
Elgar,
Like a squid
Elgar, and
that
Linnea.
themselves.
I need
Squirrels
you.
do that,
I need
yeah.
you to make perception checks, please.
Okay. Well, I don't perceive shit.
What do I see?
What do your elf eyes see? You look off in the distance, and you actually can see what appears to be some sort of orc handling a very large crate.
Anything unusual? Like, why would I notice an orc and a crate? Is the crate really big?
Really big.
Like
Does it-
ballista size?
Easily
Ballista
ballista
big?
sized.
Does it have any insignia on it? It's just a blank crate.
You'd have to get closer to actually look at it.
Oh god, we're splitting up the party. That's how everyone dies.
That's how everyone dies. I mean, Linnea, what do you want to do? I can see a big crate over there that's ballista sized being moved around by an orc, but I don't like the fact that a fart smell came out of the tavern that Elphicus went.
I think we need to go in and check on the boys, because something doesn't seem right. Like, why would he make it? I mean, it's Elphicus, so he can make a gigantic fart smell for any reason, honestly. But this does seem like like a bit weird, right? Do we notice any distinguishing marks on the guy, the orc that's carrying the giant crate?
You are a bit far away to know that.
Well, I'm asking Gareth. If you
No, I don't see anything unusual. It's just a really big crate that caught my eye. What we
Can our
can do
Kenku
is we can
friend
tie it.
keep a
I
tab
don't
on
trust
it?
the intelligence of a Kenku, honestly. It's a bit.
That's a bit speciest.
I mean, let's be real here.
Yeah, but still.
Can I
That's
tie
girl.
up the Ken? Can I tie up the Kenku to the cart and give it the bag of holding? Do we trust it to keep
No,
the
don't give it the bag of holding. Don't give it the bag of holding.
I mean, do we want to go inside this? Like, I feel the fact that Thunor gave me this bag of holding and wanted me to take care of it means he doesn't want it to go into buildings and get us noticed.
How would we get noticed though? Like just for having a bag?
People can sense things.
Just throw them in the bag, dude.
Well, I also have a
Oh, wait,
bag
I'm
of
not here.
holding, so if anyone senses anything, I can just say it's my bag of holding.
Let's go inside then. Let's all three of us with the Kenku.
Can
We'll
we
go
can we
inside.
sneak in?
You
we
can
stealth?
try.
You can try. Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Fucking sneaky.
Make a perception check, Alphacus, please.
Okay.
What did the Kenku roll for stealth though?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Really not perceptive.
You are a nod at
That's
all.
really funny, actually.
Let's find out what the Kenku rolled. As soon as you stand up, Thunor, the Kenku sort of crawls up on your shoulder.
You don't mean Thunor, right? You mean
I meant Elgar. I'm sorry. Elgar. The Kenku sort of climbs up and is extremely light for the size of it. She sort of crawls up on your shoulder and like is holding, not like a little kid, but she's sort of perched like a parrot would be on your
How
shoulder.
big is this Kenku?
If she stands fully up straight, she's only a foot and a half
Oh,
tall.
okay. For some reason, I thought that she was much larger.
No, this is a tiny little baby.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Best girl.
So we're sneaking along inside.
Yeah, and she's like, she realizes that you're trying to be really quiet, so she like curls up real close to your neck and like gets really super tiny. Like, and even you can't feel her because she's that small. She probably only weighs like 2 or 3 pounds total.
I'm gonna let my nose lead me to Elphicus.
As soon as you guys walk in, you get like 2 or 3 people in, and you see him absolutely struggling. Like, this guy is like attempting to kick him, but everyone is actually really closely packed together. It's like an EDM concert. Like, you know how people get really close together, or like if you're to be in a music festival. And this one large bald man is just trying to kick the absolute crap out of Elphicus. And Elphicus is like dodging and like weaving and jumping off people and all sorts of stuff.
And this guy's like 6'4" or some shit, right? Or
Oh
like
no,
everyone-
he's easily 6'6", 6'7". He's
Oh, jeez.
is- this guy is huge. When I say big guy, this guy is enormous.
I mean, as
Make
soon
it
as I
even
see
better.
that, as soon as I see one of my party members in danger, I'm there. I like hold Elphicus back and I tell the guy, if you want to pick a fight, you pick one with me. And I'm just like staring up at him.
Well, I wanna like rush in and be like, oh my god, there you are, like concerned mom kind of thing, and like just grab Elphicus by the collar and be like, do you know how upset we've been? We've been looking for you everywhere. We didn't know that you were gonna go run away into some sort of bar. I'm gonna turn to the man and be like, I'm so sorry, sir. You know, he's a delinquent. Ever since his father left, he's just been absolutely just an absolute menace. Like, I'm so sorry. Blah blah blah. Yeah, like, yeah, that.
Well, Father Christmas is everybody's father.
Oh my god.
That's something we have to all go through.
So, as you guys are diffusing the situation, he looks at you and says, right, I was just trying to give him a ball bearing because he looks like a little kid. Apparently he's not a little kid, but it's fine. So, I'm going to walk away now. And he sees his hand that his like tattoo is a little bit exposed, and he like adjusts his bracer a little bit, and he begins to walk away from you.
Do we see this now?
Make a
Both of us?
perception check.
We don't see shit.
Let's see check shit, yeah.
Well, I saw it. I saw it earlier. I guess I could just tell you.
I think we're just so concerned about getting you out of a shitty situation that,
Well, I got some bad news for you guys. I don't know where the hell Thunor went. He might have went to the John, because you know how he is with his drinking, and you know what they say, you open the floodgates, and they don't close, so...
well, that's gotta be you two that check that out. I'm not allowed in the gents area.
Wait,
Okay, I'll
where
give
did
it
you
a
last see him? Where is he? What? I look around the room. Where's Thunor?
All I remember is this man was trying to give me drugs and give me candy, and, you know, I wasn't too happy about that. All of a sudden, people are throwing legs at me, I'm jumping around, and Thunor's gone.
That's really bad.
I think he
You should
farted
find him.
before he left, though.
This definitely smells like one of your patented Alpha Kiss farts, though.
Okay, you caught me. It was. I was trying to fight this guy.
How do we find Thunor now? I guess is the question.
Is there a like what's around the room? Is there a staircase or door?
They're on the far end, as far away from you as possible. There's a door that leads into. There's two sets of doors essentially. One of them that does appear to go outside, and one of them does go to the kitchen.
To the kitchen, then?
Yeah.
Should we go look? Yeah?
Maybe check
Yeah.
the John first. Check the bar. You know.
I'm pretty sure those are just like outhouses, but... it's up to you if you want to go check out the toilet there. Thinking about 'em.
No, we can go straight to the kitchen. We need to find Thunor.
So you're going straight into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Who's leading the way?
I will lead the way to the kitchen.
You begin to make your way to the kitchen, and you push open the door, and the people in there just look at you, and they're a bunch of, there's like one halfling, and then a bunch of other human, one human, two half-elves, and another human, look back at you, and they're like, and this little halfling goes, "You can't be in here! What are you doing?"
I'm gonna turn to the small halfling. I'll be like, "Hey there, we are trying to find our friend. Have you seen a 6 foot? What is he? 6'3"?
How big are you?
Yeah.
How big are you? How big is Thunor?
It's like 6 foot something, right?
Sure, I don't remember exactly.
I mean,
That's
basi-
6 feet.
About 6 feet tall looking man. He's kind of fluorescently bright colored and has like brownish, ashy kind of hair. We're missing him, and we would really appreciate. Also, it smells fantastic in here. You guys are doing a great job. Just want to
Yeah,
throw that out there.
He's very pale and fluorescent, not magical, just very fucking pale, with ashy blonde, dishwater colored hair.
It's a good description.
I haven't seen anyone that looks like that.
Okay.
Have you heard of people going missing at all, by any chance?
Not that I know of.
What do you know about the... Oh shit, what are they called? I should write things down. It's the Sunspires. The Sunspire family.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
Don't lie to me, motherfucker.
No.
The last person that lied to me got a ball bearing in the forehead.
What do you mean?
probably-
Get out of my kitchen! And like he looks back and he goes, "Buff, get them out of my kitchen!" And this really large baker grabs an iron rolling pin and starts to move towards
Iron
you.
rolling pin?
Yeah.
That doesn't even
Alright.
make sense. Why would you use iron for...
Time to leave.
The flavor.
Maybe the people here have iron deficiencies.
You use a cast iron pan! Not an iron rolling pin. That doesn't even work. Whatever. Anyways.
It might not work for you.
Don't judge. Come on. Are you rolling pin shaming?
Primitive tools for primitive people. Let's go, guys.
It's like
All right.
300 BC. Come on.
Alright, we back out of the kitchen then. Is there... How are we gonna find him?
Where
though?
could
I don't know.
Thunor have gone? I mean, I don't like it in here. I want to go outside, back to the cart, and then we can figure out where he's gone.
Well, you guys would have seen him if he got dragged outside. Well, we don't know he got dragged. I didn't see that.
So, as you guys exit the bar, directly in front of you on your cart, there is a half-orc just sitting on it.
Get off my cart. That's not your property. It's not ours, but it's not yours either.
No, it's ours. Shut up, Elficus.
I mean, it's ours.
Can we help you?
That's a good question.
Yes, you can.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
Thunor?
Whoa. This is the same, like...
My name is not Thunor. My name is Mogamak. I am a half-orc.
Does it sound like does it sound like Thunor? Is this someone we have no idea who it is?
This
right?
this is someone else.
This is a half orc off the street.
Yep, just chilling, sitting on the cart.
The captain sent me to meet up with you guys.
Captain who?
Yeah, what's his name?
That weird pirate guy. He like begged me to join his guild. Said there was a bunch of strong warriors. His name's Benedict.
What's
Sounds
his?
about right, actually.
Okay, Benedict. Yeah.
He said you guys were on a quest to make some cool flags.
Yeah. Pretty solid guild we got going.
We have a door now. We're a
So,
legitimate guild.
We do a lot of murdering. If you're
So
into
what are you
murder.
guys up to? See any good movies lately?
What are you wearing? What's this half orc wearing? For some reason I'm imagining him naked on the car.
That's
I mean, I
ready
think
to
that's all
fuck
about
you guys
personal
ever since you-
preference, but
God damn it.
How to describe? I'm really, really fucking strong looking. Like over 6 feet tall. I don't remember what color my hair is. 1 second. Just generic half-orc for now, okay? I'll look that shit up in the future.
Pointy
Did he
teeth,
eat Thunor?
underbite.
I've not eaten anybody, no.
Okay.
Just my rations, you know. I'm wearing a
Okay.
breastplate. I have a large, sort of like staff, maul type thing. It's like a long staff with like a ball on the end. But
Okay.
the ball has a bunch of spikes on it.
So a morning star.
it's a
Morning star.
giant morning star.
Giant morning star. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
like
So
a-
you're just chilling here. You just got sent here by the.
Yeah, I found you guys. They told me to look for. They said there was a little child, and a
God
monk,
damn it.
and a. I can't remember what race you are. I don't.
You,
If a
you
dog
don't
can-
see
He couldn't-
race
he couldn't.
That's why.
He didn't. He couldn't remember what race you were. He just said some girl with no hair and dark skin. So.
I have
That
hair.
looks like you guys.
Yeah, you have
Do
my
you?
hair.
Okay, you're right. You
Fuck.
do.
I have hair
He was
now. I also have
confused.
Elficus's hair and a potion.
I didn't need to know that.
It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, all right. So I'm a little skeeved out. Is there any way that I can tell that we can trust him? Because we've never seen him before.
He
Oh,
knows the name
Captain
of-
Benedict did apparently send him.
That doesn't mean anything.
Do you have any paperwork from Benedict?
Oh yeah, we like paperwork.
Not everybody can read and write, okay? And you don't need to shame me for it. So,
Did Benedict give you anything, or did you bring anything from?
once again, do you think that guy can read and write?
That's a good
like-
point.
Fuck. He didn't even give you like a ring or something.
No, he didn't. He just said to come here and find you guys.
Oh yeah, how'd you get here?
I
Did you see a
used my
scarecrow?
legs. How did you get here? Did somebody carry you? Can you even move fast?
I have a giant stallion. Excuse me. Pulling the cart that you're sitting on.
I want to take Leaf Bottom aside, and I'm just gonna say, hey, like quietly, I don't know who this guy is. It could be he's telling the true story, but like, let's not tell him that we have shit on us.
I'm listening.
I
I'm
don't
listening to this as
trust
well.
him well enough.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm just here for the job, guys. That's all I'm here for. So, do you want my help or not?
I'm willing to trust him going forward, but I don't think we should include him in our past.
That was very profound. My goodness, Figgy Bottom.
That's me.
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
first
hop-
things first. Where the fuck is Thunor? We've got to find him.
Yeah,
He just
I
disappeared
am.
off the face of the planet.
I'm
the
concerned about
human?
that too.
The very handsome-looking human that isn't here.
The dishwater colored hair.
The fluorescent. Thunor the fluorescent.
Yes, Pale Boy is gone.
Well, look at it this way, guys. So there's one less member of the party. The pay splits better for.
Well, excuse me.
Right, Elphicus, what did you see in there?
Apparently nothing. Okay,
What do you mean,
well,
nothing.
Uh,
Like, what happened? Tell me
Uh,
what happened from start to finish. I told you to go in, and then
so
you
I
followed
went
through.
in. Okay, I went in. Some bastard came up and he started trying to give me drugs. So obviously I was going to take them. But then when he handed it to me, I saw that it wasn't a drug; it was a ball bearing, which obviously pissed me off. So I flicked it right in between his eyes. It was one of those Sunspire bastards. There was, by the way, well, I'm
Oh.
actually I'm just gonna not say this to the orc. You know, we should probably be killing this guy, and then I'll keep talking. The orc can hear this, but that guy and I think maybe some others with that clan dragged Thunor away. And when I made the fart, I saw this, and you know he's gone. I don't know where he is, but he's in trouble. And we need to help him.
Where you saw him getting dragged away?
Uh, did I see that, Devin?
you did not.
I did not see that. He's gone.
So you were flicking the ball bearing at the
I was-
Sunspire.
There was a maniac that was trying to boot me, which, by the way, he's 6 foot something, so that could be very dangerous for somebody of my stature. But luckily, I'm very athletic.
What? Wait, what did I say?
Never mind. Never mind.
What?
Anyway, this guy tried to hand me his balls, so I shot him right in the head, and he got pissed off, and that's all I remember. Tunor's gone. So I don't know. Where could he go? There's only 2 doors in there. One goes outside. That probably, and we couldn't go in the kitchen, so that probably means he got taken outside somewhere. And now this orc cocksucker shows up. I'm sorry. This guy shows up, you know, phallic sucker or whatever, shows up, and all of a sudden Thunar's gone. I think this is a little bit fishy, guys. I don't think this is normal.
Have you made any progress on the ballistas yet, or are we wasting our time here?
No, we haven't made any progress, but that doesn't.
Well, we
concern
saw. You'll have to talk to Leaf Bottom. He definitely noticed something. Some very large boxes or shipment being moved.
But you said there was a Sunspire guy in there, right? And the guy we killed, that dwarf guy, Axel F, the guy we killed in the shithole in the capital, where the fuck that was. He was some slave of a vampire family, right? And he was all hooked into this stealing of the ballistas. So if we talk to the guy inside that got very angry with Elphicus, maybe we can find some more info. Or we can go down to where the orc was near the docks that was handling some big crates and just look manually.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll let you guys sleep
Which
away
one?
for
There are
now,
2 options.
since you've been here longer than me.
I don't think that guy's gonna want to talk to me, so I'm gonna probably have to hide in a backpack if we do go talk to him.
But if we distract him inside, maybe we can look for where
How many
Thunor
party
went.
members is Gareth gonna have to carry in his bag and on his
Alphicus.
shoulder?
Elphicus,
So many.
Are you wearing your makeup right now or no?
Yes, of course. Well,
Make a perception check, actually.
I don't think he is, because I scrubbed it off him after that one battle.
I was sleeping, and when I was in my little sleeping bag, I was able to kind of rub it on me.
Okay. You're able to rub it on. Okay. Okay. Currently, you realize that you are wearing no makeup at all.
Oh, that's not good.
So you could essentially make yourself up, and we could go back in, and depending on the intelligence
Oh,
of
I
that
see.
particular
Okay.
person, I mean, he might just be like, "Why are you wearing paint?" But
All right. Well, I don't know what you're implying because I don't usually wear makeup, but I really do have to go to the bathroom right now. Just, you know, nature calls. So I'm head off to the bathroom, just walk around the side of the building, put disguise kit on myself, makeup, I make myself look like Santa, one of Santa's little helpers, probably the higher tier helpers, like very close to being at the top of the chain, basically. And I'm gonna head
Do you
back.
have any medals? You got like a purple heart or
Oh,
something or
oh
some
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Candy cane medal, a gumdrop one.
Yeah, I mean, I dealt with the Great Blizzard of 2001 and BC and different things like that. So I've
Do
actually
you
been
have
through
all
it.
your reindeers, you know?
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah, you
this is
level up
why
my reindeer. That'd be great.
that's why I know so much about the horses, because they're very similar to the reindeer, actually, which I was
Mm,
would take care of. I would take care of them quite frequently.
All right, well
gotcha.
you go handle that.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and do that.
So let's talk to this half orc religion.
Yeah,
Who you're checking for religion for who?
for me, it's like more of like a like religious like kind of belief. So it's like to put the makeup on, sort of like a kind of religious seance.
It's
sort
a
of
ritual
situation.
for
It's a
him,
ritual for
apparently.
me. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I can't handle this.
You're able to apply your elf skin, as you referred to it,
hmm
and you come back like 15 minutes later, and Elficus is very much like it's very strange in the fact that he genuinely does look like an elf, as if you were to run them through like a sort of like flattener or like some sort of shrink spell. It's sort of strange, except for the fact that he has enormous yellow teeth and yellow eyes, and like, well, there's a lot of things that are off-putting, but he genuinely looks like a different person altogether.
Okay, so I guess we can try to go back into the bar then.
I want to say hello, Elphicus. How you doing, buddy? In Elvish. And see how you're gonna respond.
Helgar Leafbottom says something to you, but you're not really sure what it is.
I say no. I'm not hungry. I just ate. In
the bathroom?
in Goblin.
Oh, okay.
Well, because it's like a religious thing. Like while I'm doing it, it's like the Joker scene where he's like putting the makeup on, he like eats it. You know, like puts
Oh.
like, the paint. That's what I do. It's like a very kind of sensual thing, almost. It's a full body thing.
I hand Elphicus a breath mint.
You have breath mints?
I mean, you stinky little bastard.
All right, so we ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you going back in the bar? What are you doing?
Back in the bar.
Back in the bar.
Are you going with
Investigating.
back?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
So
We need some muscle.
You head
Yeah, we're
inside.
severely lacking that shit in our party.
You head inside, and as you're looking around, make a perception check, everybody. Elficus, please get above a 6. Like, oh my gosh! Are you
So good.
serious?
I love
This
this.
is so good.
Even the dice are role playing, man.
Yeah,
the dice are role
The
playing.
dice are role playing it. The
Can't
rest
catch a
of the
break.
rest of you are looking around, and the bald man is nowhere to be found.
Okay. Can we ask about his whereabouts to like the barkeep?
Absolutely. There's 2 barkeeps currently. One of them is a very tall lady, and she has black hair, black flowing hair all the way down to her hips. And she is completely loose, but she is just pulling taps, slinging out beer left and right. Exactly. If it's and then the other man, the other person is a man, but he's very fit. And he's currently not wearing a shirt. He's just wearing a leather apron. And
Ooh, sexy.
He's actually intensely beautiful. This
Wow.
guy is.
Well, we know which one Alphacus is gonna
Can
go
I-
for.
Can I give him a gander and just perceive him a little bit?
Yeah, do an insight check.
He's not a horse.
It's not animal handling, so you're not.
Well, he is a big
Yeah.
stallion.
Holy shit!
Yes. Oh.
You look him up and down, and he is absolutely like. There's no reason that a bartender would be this ripped. Like, easily, if we were talking about in-game stats, he's at a 20 strength and at least an 18 constitution.
Guys, he could lift a lot of watermelons. This guy.
What is it you
I was
want?
gonna say something, but it's gonna come out too dirty.
Say it.
See, you have to say it now.
At this
You
point,
have
you
to
might
say
as
it.
well.
You can live my watermelons any day. Hey! All right, well let's go. Let's go talk to Sir Jack Delot. Let's go.
Okay.
Sir Jack's a lot. Oh, you want to talk to me? I guess.
So go up and be, extremely charming, but just be like, hey, we and there was some sort of a fight between a tiny child and like this very tall, like bald guy. Do you happen to know who that bald guy was?
And then he turns around and he looks at you. He puts one eyebrow up and he gives you an up down and he looks at you. He goes, "Well, honey, it's fine. As far as I saw a little tiny green man and a really big bald guy, and he's trying to kick him or something. I don't really know what's going on, but it's fine because they both left. And what on earth is that little thing that's next to you? It is so cute. Oh my god."
Girl, don't even worry about it. We need to find that guy if all possible. Also, your
which
skin is
guy?
flawless.
Oh, thank you.
What do you
put
use?
Oh, it's just lotion. It's fine.
Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous, man. I could so totally. Do you think it would work for my skin though?
I actually don't know. I mean, I have some here, and he pulls his apron away from his chest, and he is just probably the sexiest man you've ever seen. If your character is straight.
My.
I don't know if your character is
Dad.
straight, but if she is, he's probably the sexiest man you've ever seen.
Can I try
He's
to?
not interested in my team though. It doesn't sound like.
Can I try to seduce? Can I try to seduce this gentleman?
I mean, you can try.
It begins.
And he pulls out like a little vial, and he hands it to you, and it looks to be some sort of oil-based lotion of some sort.
Ooh, okay. I was like, oh, can I have this really?
Yeah, absolutely. I make it myself.
Oh my god, what do you call it? Like, do you have your own line?
Not really though.
You should totally do it. Oh my god.
I mean, I guess I could. I just don't really have the confidence to do it. I just like bartending mostly.
Girl, you're beautiful. You should totally just go for it. Just go for it. I bet they have some
thank you.
grants that you could like sign up for and shit. Get yourself a nice little small business going.
Oh, I appreciate it. You don't even know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just come see me later and we'll talk. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
I'll come see
Sounds
you later,
great.
buddy.
So
Are you gonna try to
what are
seduce
you
her,
gonna say?
what?
What are you gonna say to him, Elficus?
I'm gonna say, well, can I roll first?
No.
I need to know what my.
I want to
Okay.
know what you say first. Let's see
I'm gonna
if you
say-
actually say it or not.
Hey, beautiful boy, nice buns. Can I sauce up your buns?
No.
Can I put my peanut butter on your buns, boy? I'm sorry, I'm not good at this.
How do you have a girlfriend?
I'm gonna slide 2 gold pieces over to the bartender and just like, give me a drink, please. I'm so sorry for my friends. We're just looking
let me
for our mate.
roll. Let me roll.
He disappeared. I'm gonna shove Elficus.
Roll your persuasion check, please. Thank you.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to see this.
That's
He looks
not
at
bad.
you. He looks at you and he goes, "Honey, I'm sorry, but you're too small."
I've heard that one. Heard that one before.
Won't be the last time you hear it either, I bet.
And as you slide him the 2 gold, Elgar, he goes, "Well, what are you drinking? Specifically gorgeous."
Anything elvish?
Ooh.
Only you, honey.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ooh.
I'll take whatever you think is good. I trust you.
Oh, everything's good. All right, I got it. It's fine. And he goes back behind him and he gets out a giant. It's a fairly decent sized clay pot of some sort, and it's a vase, and he pours it into a flagon, and he hands you the flagon. He says, "It's fine. Whatever you need while you're here. 2 gold covers literally at least 6 or 17 drinks. So
Nice.
just come see me, and I got you. It's fine. It's fine."
God, we have to find Thunor now. He's gonna be so mad he missed out on all these drinks.
just start drinking. He'll show up.
I have a question. How big is Elficus? Is he still under the effect of the shrinking potion?
No, he's not.
Okay, so he's not teeny tiny.
He's his
Yeah,
normal,
like
he's
two-
his normal 2 feet.
2'11", yeah, something like that. 2'11" and a half, actually. Like if you round up, it would be 2'12", which is
Guys, it doesn't seem like we're actually looking for ballistas in here. What's going on?
Welcome
Get
to the
back to-
party.
I'm good. I mean, did she pour just one? Like, is there?
Oh no, he just pours the one for you. I mean, no one else
Okay.
asks it for anything. So
Yo, let's go. Hit me up with the shot.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Shots.
Yeah, come on.
a shot for you, honey. I don't know about that. Is that okay, Mom? And he looks at Linnea.
Yeah, he's had a rough day. I think he could afford a little drink. What about our new friend Mogabrock? What's his name?
That's racist.
I don't know what his name is.
That's
What is
racist.
his name? Oh, Mogamak. Okay, he changed his name. All right, Mogamak.
I don't drink.
You don't drink.
Ooh,
You are not
I-
gonna get along in
I
this
make,
party.
I make bad decisions sometimes, so I'm trying to hold. I'm working right now, anyways. It's not a good time.
All right, I'm not gonna peer
Maybe
pressure
tonight.
the poor boy.
Damn,
All right.
this
Because I would
Yes.
beat you if you did.
Boy, this sounds like a very familiar person that we met a long time ago, doesn't it, guys? All right,
Well,
can we
we've
get
got a tab.
some?
We've got a tab at this bar. We're good.
Yeah, so can we each get a shot of? And I'm gonna look at Elficus and be like, I don't know.
Do you want
Some
apple juice or something for the little one?
yeah,
Apple
give him
cider?
a hard cider. Give him a hard cider shot.
Oh, okay, that's fine. And he goes back, and there's like a little cask with like a tiny little like a half-size cask, like a I don't remember what they're called, but he pours a little bit, and he doesn't really toss it at Elficus, but he just puts it in front of Elficus, and he pours out a bunch of them. Like he pours out one for himself. And he looks at Mogamak. He's like, "You sure? This will not.
I'm sure.
This will not fuck you up. It's pretty plain."
Okay, fine. I'll have one.
Okay,
Oh.
yay!
Uh-oh.
And he like claps. And he takes the shot, and this is actually super delicious. It is. You can definitely taste alcohol in it, but it's not like straight vodka or tequila or anything like that.
Yay! Shots.
All right.
Where's the beer that I dropped this into?
I need all of you to make a perception check, please.
Okay. Pretty shit rolls, guys.
Wow.
Hey, my roll's fucking great.
I'm
Elficus,
deep in my drink.
Elficus got an 8. Or Elgar
Yeah.
got an 8. Elficus got a 16.
Yeah.
What a weird
Roll.
thing.
I'm on the stool now. So can see things.
As you guys turn around, a very familiar full-blooded orc comes walking into the bar.
Is it
Hello.
familiar for a Mogomac?
No,
Do I recognize it? Is
You
it the one that was
absolutely
carrying
do.
the?
it was the one with
That-
the big crate.
I'm just gonna whisper. I mean, we're all at the bar, right?
Yeah.
Is the bartender still in front of us?
No, he's serving other people currently.
Okay, I like huddle Elficus and Linnea together. I'm like, I don't want to like include the half orc just yet. You know, kind of new and spooky. I was like, that's the orc that was lifting the big crates, the ballista crates. So time to question.
How do we approach this in a manner that doesn't seem like we're immediately trying to find out stuff about ballistas?
Send Elficus.
Let's ask
No,
him. Send me over and I'll ask
no,
him
he's
about
gonna
the
end up on
ballistas.
fucking fire if we send an Elficus. Are you out of your mind?
Could do that actually. Worst case scenario.
Should I just maybe I'll go up and like start my whole potion spiel?
What? Well, let's buy a drink for the table. Let's buy him a drink. We'll give him what we just had.
He's not sitting with us.
No, but we can just send it over to the table and then.
Why are you going to
Bartender.
talk to
He
this guy?
does. He actually does go and he sits down at a table at the far away from you guys. Actually,
Let's send him a drink.
Why are you guys trying to talk to this orc?
He's my
Elficus
brother.
has a thing for orcs.
I do, yeah.
I didn't want
Just
to
the,
know that.
the big
You
green
asked.
muscles. There's
Yeah.
something so foreign to me about like the green skin that just I find so attractive.
Mogomac, this orc is a person of interest, I guess you could say, in the case of the ballistas.
What do you guys have on him?
Nothing. We
That's it?
saw him with a
Okay.
giant box.
Receiving stolen goods.
I'm gonna go talk to him. and
You're just
I'm
gonna walk
toward-
over to him. All right. So you walk over to the orc, and he looks at you, and this specific orc seems to be. He looked like a full-blooded orc when you walked in, but he seems to be it's a half orc. It's actually a half orc when you walk over to him.
Ask him if he knows where I can buy a really big bow. Tell him I'm into.
What do you mean then? What do you mean by that? I'm confused.
Let's say I have a dragon problem, and I want to solve it.
I mean, you could go get some proper siege equipment of some sort. I don't really know.
Do you have a guy that
Do I-
does siege equipment?
Do I have a guy? What do you mean?
Do you know a guy that sells siege equipment?
Yeah, I mean, you go outside and then you go down the street. At the end of the street, there's a guy that sells giant crossbows.
I mean, yeah, but I went over to that guy and I talked to him, but he wants full price, and I'm looking for like a sweet deal, like maybe if there's some stolen goods or something like that.
Why are
do
you
you know any
asking
guys
me
like
this? What of all the people in here, you're asking me this? Why?
I don't know. I like to tussle once in a while. You probably do too.
That's racist.
Just figured you might know.
Pretty sure that's a racial thing you just said.
Well, maybe. Do you know a guy?
Do I know a guy? You mean I am the guy?
You sell ballistas?
Why are you asking for that specifically?
Can I notice like things are not going well over there and like go move over?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Absolutely. Shit's about to go down.
All right, I'm gonna go like over to the table and I'm gonna
Hey,
do
guys.
my regular spiel.
Murder
And
time.
I'm just gonna be like, you look like someone who's really bored with your everyday life.
GM, I believe I'm stealth now.
You definitely are. Yeah.
I'm fucking
What does he
invisible.
say? Come on, come on.
He says,
I'm
well,
invis-
why would I look bored to you?
I don't know. It seems like, you know, your life could use a little bit more excitement. Like, do you wake up every day and is it the same day after, you know, you wake up, you take a poop, you go and you have yourself some grog for breakfast, you go off and you do, you know, what do you even do for a living?
I work at the docks.
You work at the docks carrying shit all the time. Like, doesn't that get boring to do every single day?
No, I love every second of it, actually.
Really?
While they're
Gosh.
talking, can I check his pockets?
You can
No, we're definitely gonna have to roll for combat.
I don't want to steal anything. I just want to see.
make
what
an
he has.
investigation check. He has a key ring that has 4 keys on it, and then he has a belt pouch that has some sort of currency in it, and outside of that he has a small like satchel that he is wearing that appears to have some paperwork inside.
Like a fanny pack?
No, like an over-the-shoulder satchel.
Okay. So I'm just gonna keep going and be like, well, that's incredible. I wish that everyone was so lucky that they enjoyed their life every single day. But you know, just in case you're thinking about it, I do sell some potions. So they're pretty incredible. They change up your day-to-day life if you're looking for something, or you know, you can give them for a friend. You can give them as a gift. Is there anybody at that dockyard that you work with that you know might appreciate something like that?
I mean, some of my boys might, but what's the price point?
The price point is a mere 5 copper per potion. Think about it. That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
That's a good deal, man. And I say that and help convince.
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
Oh
At
God.
advantage. At advantage, because Elphicus
Okay.
is in the background for some reason. Okay. He looks at you and he says, right. How many can I buy at a time, though? This is a real question.
Well, I start going through my bag, and you can hear like crazy amounts of things moving around. You can even sound like a piano like jangling around in the. I'm gonna be like, well, right now I got 3. I could sell you 3 of the finest potions that are gonna be able to just change your life, make something happen, shake things up a little bit.
Do you have change for gold?
Probably. I'm not so good with the. Where's my? Grab Figgy Bot and just be like, "Yo, I need my business manager here."
Yeah, what up? Man, I'm invisible. You don't know where I am. I'm hiding. You can't see
You
me.
look around and you're like, he's nowhere to be seen.
Where is Figgy Bottom?
Ah,
That's
oh,
not even
shit.
my name. Where?
Magamak, what are you doing?
I'm watching my temporary comrades lie, and I'm just letting this happen. And I'm gonna look the guy up and down to see. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait.
Can I see any of the paperwork? Does it have blood spot, like wax imprint or anything?
Not really. A lot of it seems to be like receipts. The majority of it is just receipts.
Okay, I don't want to like piss him off or cause a fuss, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay, I'm gonna say, I don't think I have enough change for a gold at this time. But if you're interested, maybe I can stop by your work and I can talk to some of your boys. Maybe they'll buy them themselves, then you don't have to buy them. What do you say?
You'd have to come back tomorrow, but we'll be there right first thing in the morning as soon as sun's up.
Where about would I find you over in that dock area?
If you head down Main Street, and then you turn left and you go all the way to the end.
All the way to the end. All right, and who should I ask for? So when I get there, I gotta ask your coworkers.
Grout.
Otherwise, they're gonna think I'm just snooping around. Grout.
Grout.
That's a fine name. That is an excellent name. Perfect for you.
That's
I think
not
you
my
made
name, but look for
What?
Grout.
Look for Grout. Okay,
You'll
all right.
know him when you see him.
All right. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your time. I'm gonna look over at Mac. Hey, I didn't make the voice this time, okay? I gotta Mac. And just be like, yo, what's your deal? You should leave this man alone. Come on.
Do you sell any ballistas? Say that to Linnea.
Yes, sure.
Okay, I'll come talk to you about it then, and I'll say
All right.
thank you to the half orc, and I'll walk.
And we boogie out.
Where are you going exactly?
Out. Well, actually, no. Back to the table where we're drinking, I guess. Probably,
Where
yeah.
the fuck is Thunor?
I don't fucking know where Thunor went, but we at least have a contact down at the docks now. So
Why don't we go at the back door and see what we can see out there? What direction could somebody go? You know?
I mean, there's a kitchen back there. We were kicked out pretty.
But there was a
quick.
But there's
kitchen,
another door,
and then
so
there
you
was
just
a
go out the back
door
alley.
to get out. So if we go to the end of the alley, maybe we can see what direction. If it's towards the docks, then we can get two birds stoned at the same time with the same weed, and obviously that's gonna be pretty good for us. So maybe we go check that out.
You leave my Kenku out of this. I don't want your drugs infecting my Kenku.
You know what? Last time I wanted drugs, I got a ball bearing. Let's go check it out, guys. That's what I say.
I mean, what have we got to lose?
All right, so you go through the other door.
Yeah.
It leads you down a short hallway to a separate door. This appears to be some sort of airlock style door that you break out. It opens the one way. It opens to the back. Make a perception check, please.
Yeah, Mogamak's useful.
He's kind of got a one-track mind, but yeah, the rolls have been good.
Yo, why does Elphicus have nice HP?
That's a lot of HP all of a sudden.
As you guys exit this back door, Mogamak, you immediately notice that there seems to be some sort of drag marks along the ground, because this area is paved with some very nice stone, but there's obviously dirt all over the place. It's in sort of piles every once in a while from either being swept or some sort of other thing. But it does appear that a pair of boots or feet has been dragged along the ground toward the dock.
Guys, somebody was drugged over here, not in a good way.
You don't know that.
You
That
don't
was
know
my,
that.
that
Oh,
was my choice.
guys,
Guys, it
I
looked
think
like
Mogamax
someone
saw
was
something.
drugged over here. Is
That's
that the
prob.
verbatim what you said?
Something
Looks like
that.
somebody got dragged over here, guys.
That's probably our man.
And it was toward the docks.
Oh, I knew it.
So where did you guys see the ballista boxer?
It was down the road, right? Near the docks.
Absolutely.
Both roads lead to the docks.
Well, let's go to the docks then.
All right. You go toward the dock.
Are we just leaving the horses in the cart?
We have a lot of gold. I feel like maybe we prepare. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bitch, but
I think we should definitely tie up the horses somewhere. We can't just leave. We can't just leave our
I
cart
gotta
and
feed my
horses
horse
like
as well.
Let's go to the stables. Let's go to the local stables and tie up the horses. Board them.
All right. You're gonna board the horses in the cart over there.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll cost you 3 gold to do that.
Oh, no problem.
Whoever's paying for that, pay for that.
Yeah, Elgar can.
Sure, yeah, I've paid. There we go. Okay, I've paid for the bar tab and I've paid for the horse tab.
Ah, you're good. You're
Yeah,
fine.
nice. Gee.
The horses
money.
the horses are put up. This place actually seems really nice. And then you begin. Are you heading back to the docks then?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Guys,
All
I think we should get some. I think we should get some resources. If I can pick up a grenade launcher for this,
I don't think. I don't. Yeah, no.
things
No,
are gonna
no.
be a lot easier. You know, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to get in a big fight here.
True.
Probably.
Just because you want to fight doesn't mean there will be a fight.
Well, there's gonna be a fight. Let me tell you. I want to make sure of it.
Whenever Alphacus gets involved, things get pretty. They accelerate a lot faster, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you begin to walk toward the docks, and it's a sort of very slight ramp down toward the docks, and then you transition from the nice paved stone onto a wooden trestle that just goes all the way. It goes out about 15 feet, and there are pillars that go directly into the ocean. And from what you can see, there are 9 ships docked at Sweeping Wind Harbor. There are a number of large, like when I say large ships, like 100 to 110 people crew ships. There are at least 3 of those, and there are a bunch of smaller ships that are crewed by significantly less people. But Elgar, where you saw the crate before, there is still a large crate there.
Let's go check out this crate.
Make an investigation check for me, please. Whoever's looking.
Investigate the crate.
Bam! Investigated.
Okay.
I touched the crate.
You touch the crate, and it does appear like to the untrained eye, you're looking at a crate that was recently crafted and sanded, and it looks really super nice because the wood is actually smooth. But to your trained eyes and investigation, something has clearly been worn away on the center of this crate.
I want to use my woodworker's tools to further investigate
Absolutely,
the crate.
use it with intelligence, please.
What does that pop up there? Intelligence submit. Nice.
Someone has
Get
very
out my
crudely-
chisel and a brush.
Someone has very crudely chiseled away and then sanded down some sort of insignia. You can't really tell what it was before, but this crate was definitely painted at one point on all 4 sides.
Someone's gone through. Okay, I turn around to the rest of the party. Someone's gone through some pretty long measures here to hide where this crate's come from. I can't figure out who it belonged to before, but it definitely doesn't belong to wherever it's going.
Well, I know who would know who it belongs to, guys.
But you know a
Okay.
guy. You know a guy
who knows
would
guy?
know.
I do. Yeah, a friend of mine.
You actually know, Elphacus, that if you go talk to the master of the port, more likely than not, he can identify where this crate came from.
Yeah. Guys, if we could talk to the port master, he can identify where this crate came from.
Okay. Well, why don't we go do that then?
At this exact moment, I need everyone to make a perception check for me, please.
Whoa.
So are we next to the boat that the crate came off, or is the...
The crate is just sitting in the middle of a large pallet that is actually, it's on its own sort of pallet that they can use a specific type of beast or mechanical interface to move the crate around, or it very clearly has ropes on it or chains that it used a crane that moved it from one area to another. This is where it ended up, but this is not where it started from. As you guys are standing there and you're looking around to see if you could tell where the crate came from, you look off in the distance, and a small boat, a small ship is actually pulling away toward the northwest. And as it's pulling away, the small set of sails has already come down, but a large sail unfurls itself with the insignia of the Sunspire.
Oh, those bastards. They took Thunor. He's on that ship.
That one?
That one over there.
Specifically?
Yes.
Okay. Well, how are we gonna
What-
get him back?
What direction are they traveling?
Toward the capital.
God damn it. We just were there.
How far away? How far away is it? The ship.
It's in the ocean right now.
Oh, okay. So like not 30 feet then.
No.
You can't. You
No,
can't
because
jump.
we're gonna try to swim it.
All right. I can't get there.
How tall are the cranes?
These cranes are built they're probably at least 40 to 50 feet tall.
How good is my trigonometry? Do I have a stat for that? I want to figure out if I
Your
can.
intelligence. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So I want to hang on a second.
There are, as far as you can tell, there are only 2 or 3 cranes that could actually move this crate, and it has been moved at least twice, because the cranes, the figuring out where it came from, you can actually tell, but the ship is no longer in the spot where it would be to pull the crate off of it.
See, all those math lessons, man. They were super useful.
With that intelligence check, from what you remember, there should be a sister crate to this crate. There should be more than one of these.
Okay, this isn't the only one, guys. We're on a
So,
hunt for crates
how
that
many-
look like this.
How many ballistas were there? Were there 2? Can I fireball the crate and open it up?
Oh, no. Don't fireball it, because then you're gonna damage the ballista or whatever's
I
inside.
mean, you can try. I'm not going to say no because it's up to you.
Okay.
You do. How close are you standing to the crate?
Oh god, I don't want to be anywhere near this fucking crate.
I'm 150 feet away. 149
Then
feet.
how are you talking to them? If they're all talking, they're all right next to the crate. Your fireballing is going to hurt everyone else.
I walk around to the other side of it. So they're on the other side, right? I'm
Are you
149.
actually casting a fireball?
Yeah, I'm 149 feet away from the crate.
There are easier ways to just open a crate. You know that, right?
I open
I
the
have a
crate.
crowbar.
And
Can we use my crowbar?
This is the one time I'm going to step in as a GM and say that this is the worst idea that you could possibly do right now. Because A, you're at a trade port. B, you're opening crates that don't belong to you in public during the day. Okay? And B, you're in a place, or I should say C, you're in a place where you might not necessarily know everyone is on your side. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to say no that you can't do it. But if you want to do it, you are risking the entire death of everyone.
Okay. Let me think.
How long does it take for him to cast a fireball? Is there enough time for me to step in and slap him in the face?
Dude, this guy sounds like Thunor, man. This is...
Well, that's the difference, though, is Mogumac knows the difference between a good and bad idea,
Okay.
as everyone else should. And apparently Elficus does not have that attribute.
No, I
All right,
don't.
let's pop this thing open and see what's inside.
I use my crowbar to open up the crate and get a peek.
What you do notice, Mogumac, is that Elficus is walking around to the far side of the crate and, like, actually measuring out a very specific distance.
He's like pacing, striding, and like going 1, 2.
Everybody notices it. He like you look at Elficus as like waddling off to the side, and then he's going like little foot by foot like this, measuring out a very specific distance.
Okay, step back. I'm gonna blast it.
No, you're not. You're not gonna blast this crate. Oh my god.
Can
Somebody
I
stop
step
him.
between him and the crate?
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna menacingly look at Elphicus. Would you
While
like me to try to
while
intimidate him?
while Linnea opens the crate with her crowbar.
Yeah.
Please.
Alphicus, please don't.
Well, I don't blast my friends, you know. So if you're gonna stand in the way, I got no choice. You're not my friend. Just kidding.
Someone open the fucking box already.
I'm opening it. I'm opening it.
So this box is actually fairly tall. Are you just pulling a panel off, or are you? Trying
Yeah,
to
I just
open
want
the
to peek
top of it?
inside. I don't want to open the whole fucking thing.
Make an athletics check, please, at advantage.
That's not bad
Okay,
actually.
so you're able to put the crowbar in, and you pull, and you hear the little creaking of a nail coming out of wood, and the one panel that's like directly in front of you pops off, and you look on the inside, and there's a large iron rod that you know for a fact, you don't even have to roll for it. You know for a fact that it's like the main for ballista. There's a large pillar that it has to sit on. And what's right in front of you is actually that pillar that the column that the ballista sits on in order to rotate around, because it's a large iron pillar that has a gear at the very top of it.
All right. Well, we found our ballistas, boys. What do we do now?
This is one ballista.
We found a ballista, boys. What do we do now?
Well, we need a crane for one, or a large animal. My stallion might be able to handle it. And we need to find a second ballista.
How heavy is this ballista box? Does it appear?
Make an intelligence check to see if you can estimate.
Elphicus, do you have any spells that make things lighter?
I do. I do
Ooh.
actually. Yeah, there you go.
I mean that's true, but not quite the light we meant.
Mogamak, you know that this crate weighs between 2,000 and 3,000 pounds.
So I'm almost strong enough to pick it up, but not strong enough. Okay, gotcha.
Pretty strong.
But you plus a horse maybe can move it.
A bunch of
does
horses
it
could easily move it.
It doesn't have like wheels or anything on the bottom, right? It's just like
No.
a giant box, so we have to put it on top.
It's a
of
box
something.
that has a pallet underneath that has a bunch of hooks that are specifically designed to be moved by crane.
All right, do we want to find more ballistas first before we try to move this thing? How many were we trying to retrieve? Or are we just trying to figure out who has them? What was the original?
We're trying to recuperate them, right? Like repossess. They're stolen. Like they're stolen.
Yes,
Benedict
you're trying
was
to
a little
you're trying to
hazy.
get back the 2 ballistas that were stolen from the garrison at the capital.
There's definitely a second crate somewhere.
What's the plan?
Well,
You guys
let's-
want to use this one as bait?
How are we gonna use it as bait? What do you have in mind?
We just wait
Start,
here.
Start stealing it.
Oh,
See who comes, and then
I mean, I figured out where
a good
where
idea.
the cranes like could have taken it from, right? We could go and explore the places that mathematically it could have been.
All right, so what we're going to do for now is we're going to go to our 15-minute break. And then we will be back, and hopefully I will have the sound part of it figured out.
okay.
Sounds
All right,
good.
I'm going to set us to a break. I'm going to mute some stuff, and then we will be
GG.
good.
Diet Pepsi?
All right, here we are. We're back. It is a cart of what appears to be Diet Pepsi of some sort. That's one.
How many of those do you need to fill that up?
Like 4 of them.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys are at the docks. You are investigating you found one ballista. Now we need apparently to find a second ballista. So, oh, did they really? Oh, dang it. Apparently, Elphicus and Garrett switched seats. I can fix that.
Good catch.
Thank you to whoever caught that.
I'm just horrified watching Jenkins fill up his giant stein with 4 Diet Pepsis.
Well, one of them is actually an extra caffeine Diet Coke.
There's an extra caffeine?
It's only available in Ontario.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
that's what everybody online says too on the Pepsi forums.
Pepsi forums? There are
that I
Pepsi
go on.
forums?
Hey man, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons right now. Don't fucking judge me.
There we go. I fixed it, guys. It's cool. I did it.
Yay!
I fixed it.
Really
You happy
good.
now? Okay.
Who's this new guy? This bastard. Why is he so sexy as an orc?
That giant mug makes him look more like Elphicus.
I know he's in person.
With his tiny little hands in a giant cup.
I'm in character.
He is for sure. So, we're looking for a second ballista.
Yeah.
You have a first one. Secured, technically secured, because it's really heavy.
And I know the theoretical places that the other crate could be, right? From the crane location.
This is true.
Alright, well let's go. Where should we find the other one, Figgy Bottom?
That way.
Let's go.
Do we want to sit back and guard this one?
It's
Make
a
sure
giant
nobody
fucking
moves it.
ballista. Where's it
it's
gonna go?
It's not going anywhere.
And it's past dock hours, right? The guy said that we would
It
be
is-
able to
it
find.
is officially. It's
Yeah.
It's coming up on early/late afternoon. People.
So no one's moving that shit.
Not really. No, not without either magic or some sort of.
Aren't we? Are we in like the dock storage area or something? Is that where this ballista is that we're standing around?
It's actually right in the middle of very nearly everything. The second you get off of Main Street, it's like plopped right down in the middle of the dock, right in front of everyone.
Okay. Screw it. Let's go look for the other one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I just realized that Mogamac's picture is the Hulk.
He is not. I am not the Hulk.
But you look
That's
like it.
race again. That's racist, actually. Why is Linnea such
Does
a
the Hulk
big
have pointy
racist?
ears? Does he have pointy teeth coming out of his mouth?
I can't
Does
tell.
he
It's
have-
very
I
tiny.
can't see.
Oh,
We do just because
It's
we
what
both have
Elphicus wants to look like,
black
basically.
hair,
Well,
salt
yeah,
and pepper
well-
hair, and
Well, I look like him, but without the green, basically.
yeah. Well, when your makeup's off, that is.
what does Elphicus look like to my character?
Currently, your character believes that he is some sort of malformed or albino goblin.
Okay.
Yeah, Santa's elf. That's what we are.
All right, well let's go check out these docks and let's go see if we can find the other ballista.
Okay, Elphicus has makeup on, right? Like he thinks.
I do.
Look
I
Yeah.
don't think anything.
Yeah, he is. He definitely.
Yeah.
He definitely looks like an elf now, or so he
Yeah.
thinks.
Definitely look like an elf.
Right. Where are we going? I'm trajectorizing the tangent of the thing, and I'm figuring out where the fuck the other box.
Okay, make an intelligence check, please.
Another one. Where's my boy?
Pretty dumb, Elgar.
So as you're looking around, it actually doesn't look like the other crate is here. None of the crates that are around you guys actually fit the description of the ballista crate.
Did it already get moved, do you think?
Looks like it might have. I can't see it anywhere around here.
Okay. Hmm.
Well, we did see a boat off in the distance. Maybe they're coming back for this one.
Why would they take the ballista from the city to send it to this city to send it back to the other city? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they're not going back to the capital.
Where
You
else
know?
would they be going in that
Maybe
direction?
they sold the other ballista, and it's somewhere else.
Well, we know
Is it
where
right?
it is on the docks. Do we want to try to set up like camp and like keep an eye on it tonight?
Yeah, what was near the first box?
How far away are we right now from the box we were previously standing by?
Say that one more time.
How far are we standing right now? Like we basically walked to a crane that Leaf Bottom pointed out, right? How far away did we just walk from that previous ballista?
About
There it is.
150 feet.
So
Ooh,
hypothetically,
perfect firebolt
the
range.
ballista could be anywhere here nearby. We just can't see it right now.
Maybe I can climb up on top of the crane and give her a gander. I do have
I mean, it
dark
probably would help
vision.
you see something.
We do have a Kenku who could also just fly.
No, he's an idiot. Trust me. I was trying to eat him earlier. He wouldn't let me. So
That's a
Trust
good
him.
idea. I trust the Kenku. I
I
want
trust
to
the Kenku.
whisper into. Do we have any food left over? Do you have any cinnamon bun, Linnea?
I have some crumbs in my pockets that the Kenku are more than happy to have.
Okay,
Believe
can you
I've
feed the
seen one.
Kenku? I want to make
Sure.
sure it's like happy and fed before I give it a demand.
Sure, so I'll reach in my pockets, got a couple little crumbs, hand them out to the Kenku and say, "Who's the best girl? You are.
Nice.
Yes, you are. Look how pretty you are with your little shiny feathers and your tiny little beak and you know, making all the best noises."
And she
Good
just
boy.
she just
It's a
sort
good
of
boy.
purrs to the whole deal. It's sort of like a purr but like a chirp at the same time noise.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. And she looks at you afterwards and she just looks up and just points at it.
Points at what?
And she's like, "Best girl, yeah."
Okay, alright.
I'm gonna ask her to fly around and look for
And she looks.
a big box.
You say fly around, and she just puts up her arms, just looks at her arms.
Oh no, are
No-
her
no
feathers
wings?
clipped?
I want you to make a history check or nature check.
I'll do nature.
Well, Kenku. The original story of Kenku is a very horrible, horrible thing. Because they used to be able to fly, they used to be able to talk, and they used to be able to do a lot of things that the person that created them took away from them after they plotted to steal something from him. So the Kenku lost their ability to fly and their ability to talk because they wronged the person who created them.
Oh.
So Kenku cannot fly. And you've asked
Sad.
a Kenku that knows it can't fly to fly, and it's very sad now.
Oh, I take the Kenku and I give it a little like it's okay. I'm so sorry. I feel real about this.
All right,
I feel
guys. Who
really
cares
bad
about
now.
who cares about the chicken? Just let me climb up this crane. I'll give her a gander.
Send the goblin. I'm still like petting the bird. Like I feel so bad. I feel like an asshole.
I'm
Yeah, send in the
stand-
clown.
Stand below him while he climbs, just in case he falls, so I can catch him.
Okay. Go make an athletics check, please.
Landing ahead, right?
-1.
So you're able to climb up.
I almost did a spit take on that. Oh my god.
You are able to make it up to the top. It just takes you a really long time to do so. As you're climbing, you're looking down, and it's very daunting as soon as you look down because you're really, really high up. Like for your height, you're really, really high up, and you
20
look
feet.
back. You look back down, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oof.
You get up there and you are just afraid. You can't perceive anything. You're just looking down and you're you're frozen in fear.
Help! Somebody help! Elgar, please.
Do you have that lasso still? We might want to lasso the lad down.
I sure do, but he's all right. He deserves a bit of fresh air up there for a little.
No.
Can we hear him panicking?
Yes, you can
This high pitched
absolutely.
shrill shriek.
I mean, how high up is he?
50 feet.
Oh
Fifty.
no!
Does he do the
So-
soften? Does he do the soften, guys?
Yeah, he's a menace. Antisocial behavior. So
Why is he in the
there's
party, then?
there's no way I could lasso him from this range. There's like no. He's in the party as comic relief. You know.
Hey, don't come on, man. I killed that.
So
What I-
so in the times of the kings and the queens, they very often had a troop of people that would eat their food for them before eating it themselves in case it was poisoned. We have Elphicus lick, eat, swallow, suck anything that comes his way.
Boy, phrasing there.
I had to
Phrasing
throw
to think
that
about.
last
Good
one in
lord.
there.
That one was on purpose.
All right. Well, I'm
So
gonna
I'm gonna yell encouraging things to him. I'll be like, "It's okay, little buddy, you can do it. Come on, we can't come get you. You know we can't. You gotta put on your big boy pants, your big boy elf pants. Do like the elves do."
can I pray to old Saint Nick for like courage?
Absolutely. I'll let you roll a wisdom saving throw again.
Okay.
Better.
Oh. All right.
As you're being encouraged by the people below you, you're like, you can do it. You're fine. You're up there, and you like close your eyes for a second, and you hear jingle bells, ching, 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 and you feel the cold nose of a reindeer peck your cheek. You look over, and there's nothing there, but you look back down, and all of a sudden, the ground isn't that far away from you. You don't feel like you're about to fall. You don't feel like you're gonna hurt yourself. The fear has completely been removed from you. I need you to make a perception check, please.
Oh, it all wasn't worth it, guys.
You're looking around, and there definitely are no other crates that match the same description as the crate that you can see clearly
Okay.
from up here, because the perspective is about the same. You're looking down on this fairly large crate, and you're looking around for one that looks similar size, and they're all either... This one is actually like a very large rectangular cube. As you look down on it, it doesn't look like any of them could have been laid on their side. They are laid. It doesn't actually look like they have been moved in some way, shape, or form, or modified, or anything like that.
What? Wait, what haven't been moved? The cranes?
Essentially, none of the other crates match the description of.
Oh, okay, got you.
The current one that you're looking at.
Okay. Well, guys. Well, oh, wait a minute. I can't say that. I'm all the way up there. Let's see. Can I float down? Do I have anything that lets me float down? Can I mirror image and then just send one of my illusions off the edge? Oh wait, no, that doesn't work.
They mimic your movement, I think.
They do, right? I'd have to die. That's not great.
Well, I mean...
I was trying to fuck with you guys, but you know, obviously that would be really mean to make you think that
How
I'm dead.
about you fuck with us by just coming down that damn crane?
All right, I'll go ahead and climb down the crane now. It's enough excitement. I need an app.
All right. You get back down.
Is Jenkins drinking out of a boot? I have to know.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's brilliant, actually. Make a perception check as soon as you get down, Elphicus.
Ooh.
So,
All right.
from up above, you were looking down on a bunch of crates. But what you didn't see is that on one of the ships, as soon as you got down, make a intelligence check, just pure intelligence check.
Not very smart.
No, it would definitely be at advantage because of you knowing you're a sage, so you know a lot about a lot of things. Um,
It's true.
the
You're smart.
parts,
Excuse me?
it's
What?
you were looking for a crate, but you actually didn't realize that the parts are actually the parts for a ballista have been uncrated and they're underneath a large canvas tarp. Because
So now I know this.
you can actually see it, but it's actually on the far end of the what would be the east side of the dock.
Okay. Boys. And what's Elgar and Elgar. Um, I know where it is. It's been
Where is it?
constructed. It's in the far east of the dock. I don't remember if
And you
the
point
voice
you
in my
point
head
you
said
point
north.
over to it. You point over to it on the east side.
It's over
and-
there, guys.
You look and you guys look over there, and on a small pallet there is a basically a dark blue canvas tarp that has been laid over a bunch of it's meant to look like rocks or some sort of ore. But Linnea, as you look over there, you can definitely distinctly tell that there is a large cable,
Okay.
and then there is a set of gears that have been deconstructed and placed in specific places to look. It's supposed to be disguised, but it's actually very poorly done.
Guys, there's a very poorly disguised pile of ballista pieces over here. He is totally right.
My heart sank. I thought you were talking about me for a second there, but obviously, Ballista's over there, guys. Let's go check it out.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to the pile and look at.
Are you gonna pull the tarp up?
Yes.
You pull the tarp up, and it definitely is the ballista parts, and they've been coated in some sort of either glycerin or some sort of oil that prevents them from weathering.
How big is the tarp? What dimensions?
The tarp is about 6 feet wide, and the pallet that it's sitting on is 6 feet by 2 feet.
Is there any identifying markings that can prove that it's the ballista from the?
Make an investigation check for me, please.
Yikes.
May I also investigate for that for that piece of information?
Absolutely. Elgar, you pick up one of the gears, and on one of the gear faces there is the symbol of what you would assume is some sort of like directional arrow, which is the maker's mark that appears on all of the siege weaponry that's made in the capital.
Yep, this is our stuff. This was made in the capital, belongs to the capital guard. Time to take it home. But how the fuck do we?
Well, we have a cart, at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got a cart. We have to figure out how to move all the pieces.
Guys, we're going to
'cause-
need to steal a boat. Let me tell you. This is all screaming boat to me.
Or we could hire a boat?
Oh. Come on. We're a bunch of thieves and murderers.
I know you want to be a pirate real bad there, Elficus, but...
I'm comfortable with who I am.
Muggermark,
Good.
can you requisition a boat under the orders of the capital guard or some shit? Like, do you have that power?
No, not really. I just work for Benedict now.
Okay.
And when I came into the city here, sweeping one harbor, they were checking every cart and container. So maybe a boat is a better idea. Maybe we can get along customs checks if we take a boat.
Well, we better go find ourselves a captain and see if anybody's willing to take us on and some cargo.
But it's the middle. Isn't the dock closed? So everybody's not there.
Well,
There
we
are
could
no
probably-
there are no people currently working the dock, but there are ships, and you'd have to find a captain that's willing to take you out, but it probably wouldn't be until tomorrow.
How big was the cart again? Is it big enough to store the ballista box on it?
No. Oh, well, it is, but the weight of it probably wouldn't allow that.
Guys, maybe
if you were
grout.
if you were to take all the parts off individually and then put them on the cart, you could probably put both ballista on there. But you'd be very slow going.
Maybe grout can help us. Our boy grout. Maybe he'll take some dime.
What do we
to help
have,
us.
like, because they're probably going to want to get paid in advance, or at least some of it ahead of time. And to requisition a boat, we probably can't go with, like, the biggest boat either. We probably have to find someone who's kind of down on his luck.
It's all screaming grout to me.
Grout he's someone in the dockyard. He's not an actual
He might
captain.
know somebody. Seems like a well, he's part of the community.
I say we dress up Alpha Kiss, make him look like a real pretty lady, and go see if he can requisition a boat. Because
I could do that. I could definitely do
captains
that.
get pretty lonely being on that sea. They
They
think
do.
that manatees are mermaids. So
Yeah. And you heard what Elgar said about me, so
Excuse me? What?
you heard him.
What did I say about you?
All right, what's the play? What are we doing?
So I think either we can look along the shoreline here, or we could. I feel like a lot of people will be in the tavern though too.
Yeah, so I like your train of thought. I think the most captains who are doing well will be in taverns or houses or wherever captains like, and then the ones down on their luck. I basically just
On
want to
their
scan
boats.
out. Yeah, I want to scan out to see any boats with like lights on or candles lit or whatever.
Oh, they'd be in their boats. Smart.
Make a perception check, Elgar, please.
Damn.
Yeah, we do a lot of that.
Damn.
You're looking about, and on the far left side, or the north side, northwest side of the dock, there is a smaller, like 4 or 5 man crewed boat, a frigate of sorts that has it appears most ships don't have moss or algae growing on the deck. But this boat has it growing everywhere. This boat has not seen the ocean in a long time.
How
But
far away is it?
Is she seaworthy is the question, or is everything
Oh,
going
it's
to
still
sink?
it's still floating. It's actually absolutely floating in the dock
Okay.
itself, but it's not dry docked or anything like that. It's just
Is anybody on it?
no, but the one of the lights there does appear to be light on inside.
Shall we go introduce ourselves, or do we need to have what do we have for paperwork, Figgy Bottom?
I can write something up if you go chat up the captain.
Okay, because I feel like we should probably share that we are people who are employed that will be able to give some sort of compensation afterwards, right? Do we
True.
dress up the Elficus though? Is the question.
Not okay.
Do
with
you
that.
want to dress up the Elficus?
I kind of do.
I
I kinda
resist.
Fine, then
okay
I'll
with
go
this.
over. I'll go over by myself. Go
What
trot
are you
on
doing,
over.
Mogmac?
I'm gonna go with him.
You're going with Linnea?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's a great idea to it's like late at night and have like a big scary half orc guy
While they're in doing whatever with the captain or whoever it is, can I search the boat for any sort of watermelons that would be there?
Sure.
Okay.
Make an investigation check. So Linnea and Mogmac, you go to the edge of the boat, and it smells heavily of smoking tobacco, like a cigar.
Ooh, my kind of boat.
Go do your watermelons.
There are no watermelons.
Oh, what? Really? All right.
All right, I
Not
want
on the
to
outside.
well, you can't really knock on a boat, so I guess I'll just call out really hello, is anybody home?
You hear the sound of someone. It sounds like they hit their head in a bunch of porcelain
Crashes.
clinks, and it doesn't crash. It just clinks around,
Okay.
and you hear the whispers of profanity almost, and you hear from inside the ship. I'm fine. I'll be out there in a moment. Give me a second.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, Captain.
Captain.
And
All right.
and you hear a thump, a thump, and
Good beat.
coming from inside the ship, a shorter man appears. He has long gray hair that's been braided at his back, and he's wearing a black leather tricorn hat, and he has some sort of what appears to be former naval uniform on.
I'm gonna say that, sir, is a mighty fine hat.
Aye, thank you.
I was wondering if you, such an esteemed-looking captain of a boat, would be interested in possibly taking on a small private job?
What exactly are we doing?
We just need to move some cargo from here and bring it over to the capital. We just, we're looking for someone really trustworthy, someone that would be able to help us out quietly, and they will be,
Oh,
they'll get...
is might I ask if we're doing things that are illegal?
Well, I mean, and I'm gonna be like real charming, like lean over. Depends on what you mean by legal.
Ah,
It
At this
changes
point-
in every port, doesn't it? Every
At
single.
this point, I
port.
come in with the contract that I've written up that has the the Bloodstone seal on it, and I say, "Yes, I'm here with this party, and we've been commanded by General Dogwater of the Five Companies, Captain Benedict of the Capital Guard, and the Bloodstone family to bring back some products which have been stolen and moved into the city, and we need to move it quickly. So we're looking for some fast travel back to the capital by boat, sir."
where is it?
Completely legal.
Where is it?
That's not something that you need to concern yourself with. We will handle that.
Oh, so
You're
you're
just-
getting the cargo on the ship, and we're just going.
I mean, if you'd like to help, we won't say no to it. But we.
And as you look at him, he actually does have a peg leg, and he looks at you, and he just says, "Well, the major issue is that I am disabled, but only when it comes to moving heavy things. I do have some boys, though. If you want me to go get them, we can leave tonight."
Oh,
How
that
much?
does sound pretty interesting.
How much will it cost us? How much will it set us back there, jackass?
That's uncalled for, little boy. But
I slap Elphicus.
Excuse him. He has what's called Tourette's. He can't control himself. He randomly just spews out profanity.
Hey, did you read my character description?
whatever that means, it'll be 200 now, and 200 upon arrival.
All right, guys, it's time for murder. We don't have much. Of a
I don't
choice.
know if we have that kind of money to pay up front. However, we do have an extremely legal-looking document here, and we can guarantee that anything that is owed will get to you eventually.
As
In
long as
fact-
somebody pays me, I'm okay.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I throw him a little leather pouch with 8 gold rings, and I say, "Here's your up."
He looks at it, and he looks inside, and his eyes light up and he looks at it, looks inside, and he pulls one out, and he chews on it a little bit and goes, "Wow, where did you get these from?"
His aunt died and left them to him.
Deception check.
Deception.
He looks at you and he says, "Really?"
And I say, "No, it was my uncle, not my aunt."
Make a deception check, please.
Come on, Piggy Bottom, you got this. Slightly better.
Either way, they're now mine. I will accept this as full payment. If you would like me to get the boys, we can leave as soon as possible. Unless you guys
That sounds good.
have business that requires additional attention.
Well, we
We
definitely gotta
need-
go get our horses, right? Come on.
They'll board them until we come back at some point.
Can we fit the horses and the ballista on the boat?
No.
No.
Oh, I don't want to leave Danny.
We need to. Benedict also wanted a bunch of other shit, right? He wanted
We
three
needed like
large.
a flag.
He needed 3 large pulleys, 150 feet of ship hempen rope, A 10 by 20 foot sheet of canvas and paint.
Why don't we get those in the capital?
We sure can.
Yeah, I think the big thing is to get the ballistas and to get them now.
Wait, no, I'm an idiot. Mr. Andon Bloodstone, whatever the fuck his name is, he said that if we got him his Onyx, he would get us flag stuff. So we're
Yeah.
fine on all that stuff. So yeah, we're good.
Let's do the ballista stuff first, I think, before it starts to get spread around and we can't find it.
Yeah, we get all the blister stuff on the boat and then we leave. Tonight, we go fast.
Alright. Gotta go fast.
Who's
So-
this Bloodstone guy?
Nah, chill.
worry
it's
about
okay.
Don't worry about it.
It's an inside joke. You wouldn't get
Yeah.
it.
Actually,
you
Mogamac,
had to be there.
Mogamac, make a history check, please.
Fuck! Oh, thank God.
Even though you've lived in the capital for a while, you actually don't even know who the Bloodstones are.
That's fine.
That has definitely not been your concern, as per your character background. You're not even worried about that.
Can't wait to develop some of these inside jokes myself.
Gotta earn that right, dude.
So, the captain is just looking at you like, do you want him to go now, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's go now. We gather up the pieces.
What about the horses in the cart? Do you want to go sell it first?
We could just leave them here for now. They're taken care of. We paid for them.
Do we want to investigate missing Thuno?
We do, but
I don't. I don't give a shit about Theodore.
Dude, we're gonna get attacked by a kraken. I'm telling you, we need to get some like spears or something.
yes, because a spear is gonna stop a kraken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pat my javelins on my back. Now I got some spears right here.
Can we
I still
hire
have all those spines too, the quillpine spines.
Those are on our horses, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they are actually. Yeah.
Can-
Oh well.
Can we hire someone to like ride the horses to the capital for us?
Yeah, if you want. If you trust those people.
Horse bandits are pretty prevalent. I don't know if we trust them. I think we just leave them here for now.
I could ride them back, guys. But then again, if a kraken comes at you guys, you're gonna need me in these fights, as you have needed me before. And
Yeah.
and then I look over at the new orc guy, kind of just flaunting that I'm clearly the most powerful in the group.
Alpha male Alphacus.
Yeah, he believes it,
Alphacus.
Because
Okay, so you guys, the ship's captain looks at you and he says, well, if you give me an hour, I'll get my boys and then we will be on our way. Are you able to transfer all the cargo yourself, or do you want me to get the boys to come help us?
I think we need the boys.
All right.
One of the boxes is really heavy.
That sounds about right. So, I'll be back in an hour.
All right.
And he sort of waddles off. One is very clearly his peg leg is a little bit too short for his body.
Does anybody want to go handle the horses right now in the next hour?
I feel like we shouldn't leave these packages out of our sights, though. I feel like we might want to take the smaller stuff, try to move it ourselves.
Well, what
You look like a strapping young half-orc. Maybe you can carry some of the smaller.
I can either move stuff or guard, and then maybe we can sell the little errand boy off to go handle the horses, since he's probably not that good in a fight anyways.
That's right. That's what you think, you big dumb orc.
Hey, no fighting, no inter-party fighting.
I'm
I thought greenskins were meant to be friendly with each other.
Whoa!
He clearly doesn't have any.
Why don't you and
I like this new guy actually. He's
why
right.
doesn't Elgar and Mogamac? Why don't they stay here at the docks? I'll go handle the horses with Elphicus because I don't trust Elphicus by himself.
I'm the horse master.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
you
When it
are,
comes to
buddy.
testicles, you are the man for horses.
Horses are all about testicles, man.
But we can go handle figuring out, what's the best course of action with these horses, and you guys can start moving stuff.
All
Sounds
right.
great.
All right, come on, Elficus.
Careful, don't get copyright struck.
All right. So Mogamak, you're moving stuff or you guarding stuff?
I'll start moving the pile of pieces, the one under the tarp,
Linnea.
onto the.
You're just moving him onto the ship, I assume.
I'll begin moving the pieces, and then I don't know. I'll tell Leaf Bottom to guard the other pile or the other box. That's 150.
And then
feet away.
Elficus and Linnea are going to the horses.
Correct.
Okay. High or low?
Hi.
Oh, you said it. You get to roll it. Roll a D100 for me, please.
Sad.
Okay. Linnea, Elficus,
Uh-oh.
you get to the horses.
Okay.
They're just chilling, not necessarily outside. They're in the stable, but your cart is actually chained to the building itself.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I want to go talk to the stable master.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I had to cough there. So you walk up to the stable master and you knock on the door, and there's no response.
It might be too late to talk to the stable master. Is anyone like nearby? Are there any like stable hands or?
Make a perception check.
Nice.
There is a stable boy. Actually, grooming one of your guys' horses.
Which
Right.
one?
Gary's.
Okay.
Go over and just say, "You there, boy? Where's the stable master?"
He just looks at you. He looks very confused.
Why do you look so confused, boy?
Just gives you that same look, like, I don't know.
Where can I find someone who's in charge?
Make an insight check. Elficus, make an insight check.
Oh, this is easy. I got this.
This kid is
Nice.
deaf. This-
Oh.
I see. Well, I know someone who speaks deaf.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can't.
Alright, well, sign language that shit, dude.
Who are you going to try and talk to?
I don't know. Are you supposed to tell me?
Here in this place, you actually don't know anyone. In Sweeping Wind Harbor, you know someone in the capital that, if they were here, would be a really good resource. But outside the capital, you're not really sure.
Damn it.
Will you tell me that he's deaf?
Yes. I told you
Alright,
he's deaf.
let's
And
try to, like, write in the dirt or something. Just I write out, like, real simple word. I just write boss, question mark?
In what language?
In common.
Okay. And he looks at he reads it and he looks at you and he just goes.
I don't know what that is because I don't see your cam.
We can only see you in
That's
Twitch.
right. He is making the gesture of someone holding a mug and drinking it.
Oh, he's at the tavern. Okay, I'm gonna smile and I'm gonna pat him on the back like thank you, and we're gonna go to the tavern.
And he pulls on your jacket as you walk away.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and then he takes his hand and puts it into a ball, and then he pounds his other open hand with it.
He's
He
an
wants to
aggressive
fight?
bro.
Does he beat him?
No. He just looks at his hand and he's like pounding his open hand with his closed fist.
Do you want money? We should throw him a copper.
Yeah, I'll give him like 5 copper.
He looks at it and he steps away from it, and as he looks at you, he takes his finger and he writes out um grounded tavern. He's trying to tell you the name of the tavern.
Oh, like ground, so like pound tavern? The fist
He looks
tavern?
he looks up and he looks at himself. He's like he makes the motion of him taking his fist and then hitting himself in the face with it.
The Face Punch Tavern.
Brawlers Tavern? Fighting Guild?
And he looks
God.
he looks around and he looks at the horse and he points at the horse and it's a black horse.
Stallion Tavern.
No, he points at the horse and then he points at his
horse.
eyeball.
The horse's eye. This is such a bad game of charades.
This is like charades.
Yeah.
He's looking at the horse, and he's like,
The Fist Horse.
and
The Fist Horse Tavern.
he's making the motion for punching himself in the face, right?
Okay. The Black Eye Tavern.
And he puts his finger on his nose.
The Broken Nose Tavern. The Black Eye and Broken Nose Tavern.
And he just walks away from you and goes back to cleaning the horse.
Alright, well, let's look for a tavern that has anything to do with a horse, a nose, and fighting.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sounds good. Let's give her.
They go to the Black Eye Tavern.
So you begin to head toward the tavern. I need Gareth to make a perception check, please.
I'm perceptive. No.
I need Magamak. Can you make a perception check as well, please?
Boy, you guys are not so perceptive.
Average.
As Mogamak, as you're transporting the pieces back and forth, it takes you like 5 to 10 minutes per piece because they're actually extremely heavy. Like the main column that you take over there is like 500 or 600 pounds, and you're like dragging it across, and you put it down, and all of a sudden you can see your own breath. The sun has just completely set, and the torches have been lit. The lanterns have been lit all around you, and it was actually pretty warm. It's like a balmy, like room temperature, but outside it was actually extremely humid. But all of a sudden you can see your breath, and it feels a bit cold.
Okay. I'm gonna look over the ocean and see if I see any wind patterns.
Make a survival check. You observe nothing that nature would tell you that there's a storm or anything like that. Elgar, you could see your breath.
I'm gonna shrug and go back to work.
What time is it?
It's just after sunset.
And what temperature? This is super unusual, right? Like it's been. What temperature was it when we got here?
In America units, it was like 75.
And now it's dropped to like 40 or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Why the fuck is it so cold? I'll just start shivering. I've got no idea. There's nothing in my past or history that would lead me to know why something would suddenly become so cold. But I'm scared.
Okay. Linnea and Elphicus.
Yes.
Hello.
You're searching the town for a tavern, correct?
Yes.
I need you to make perception checks, please.
Boy, it sure is cold out here, huh?
It's actually not
Yeah.
cold where you are.
Boy, it sure is lukewarm temperature out here, huh?
Yeah, my nipples aren't chafing right now. I can tell it's not very cold.
Hmm.
Because they chafe when it gets cold.
As soon as you turn the corner, you're like, I have no idea where this is. Two men burst out of a tavern directly ahead of you that had no apparent signage in front of it, and they are just wailing on each other. One is on the ground, he's got the guy in guard, and he's just going ham, just pounding this guy's face into the ground.
Let's join in. Come on.
Well, we're supposed to be finding the, Oh, wait, that guy was pantomiming a fight. Maybe there's a fight club or some shit.
And we need a fight to get in. Let's go. Let's fight them.
I don't know if that's a good idea. You're very tiny, and I am not the strongest.
I'm very powerful. Can we walk over to them and
Can we get inside the building
No.
while they're fighting, like the distraction?
So as soon as they bust out of the door itself just swings open and it's open. Are
Okay.
you just gonna walk inside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
You walk in.
Look like you belong.
You
Go
walk.
with my fists up like this.
You
Come
walk.
on.
You walk inside, and as soon as you get inside, there's a lot of people just laughing really hard at something that you can't really see from where you're standing.
Okay. Can we get
All right,
some vision?
let me get on your shoulders. Let's go.
All right, I'm very small, I'm not as small as you, but
Yeah, but combined.
all right. let's become the Megazord. Let's do this shit.
All right, I climb up.
You climb up and you look over, and this tavern is actually 2 levels, and one of the levels is actually open on the side, and then you can see the room doors are all on one side of the tavern, and the stairs lead up on the side. And as soon as you get up on her shoulders, you look, and there are 2 halflings beating the absolute crap out of each other.
All right, I like this. This is my kind of bar.
What's happening?
There's 2 halflings beating the crap out of each other. You could say there's just one person beating the shit out of themselves, or 2 halflings.
Just gonna sigh heavily. I'm gonna be like, do you see anyone that looks like the stable master? Because we did see him earlier when we paid, so.
I look around to see if I see anybody that looked like the stable master.
He's absolutely one of the people watching.
Oh, all right.
Where is he?
He's
I
on
look
the
around
far.
to see
He's on
where
the
he
far
is.
side of the ring that the people have generated around these 2 halflings.
All right, let's go over there.
we walk through the fight.
We're not walking through the fight. No, go around. Go around.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
You get to the other side, and he's very clearly 6 or 7 drinks in.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to leave the horses for a bit, cause like this guy is in no shape.
No, he's drunk. He's absolutely fucked up.
Maybe we can get his key. Can I try to?
Why do we want to steal his key?
Why do we want to bring the horses back in the first place? I thought we were leaving them.
Because you wouldn't want to leave Danky.
Oh, that's true. All right. Okay. I'm gonna try to steal his key.
No. Can I perceive that he's trying to steal the key?
Make an insight check.
Oh my god. This is why we can't send you alone.
I'd get the key and I'd get out of here. No problem.
You're not really sure what he's trying to do, but he's doing something.
Come on, Elfo. Come on. Let's go.
I try to steal the key.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh no.
Luckily,
Oh, for-
this guy is super drunk. And
thank
and
God.
he goes, he's like, yeah, get him. And you realize as you're like, Linnea, as you're like not really sure what Elficus is doing, you begin to watch the fight, and these 2 are super skilled. Like, they very rarely hit each other, but when they do hit each other, it is devastating.
Wow.
And
like
I'm impressed.
these 2 are actually super skilled.
Okay.
They're like
Like
top level
MMA
MMA fighter levels. And Elficus, as you're doing that, the guy's like, yes! And he puts his mug down. He's like, yes! And he like bats your hand away like 4 or 5 times on accident because he's cheering so hard.
All right.
And you're just like, I can't do it.
All right, guys. All right, just Lanaya, guys. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I tried. I failed you.
It's fine. We didn't really want to steal from him anyways, but I'm like, let's just go back and find the rest of the guys because I think we just leave them. This guy's way too drunk. We don't have anyone that we can talk to before we have to leave. We'll just leave the
Elgar,
horses for now.
With an
Elgar,
alcoholic.
and Magamak.
Let's get a drink
Yeah.
too while we're here.
I require perception checks from you, please.
Yikes.
Trash. Trash.
Absolute trash.
Hold on, it's not showing up in the.
Oh no, graveyard started playing, guys. There's a spooky ghost. You're getting attacked.
Ooh, oh no.
There's a
In before
graveyard.
Banshee. Purge just made a new character and now it's gonna die.
Oh, come on, he can't get introduced. He's the only guy that thinks that knows my heritage and my history.
So, that's not very loud for me. It's not even showing up on the thing. It might be. No, it's not. Okay, I need to
It's
I
working for me.
need to turn it up a bit on my end. Hold on. So,
Ooh, that thunder though.
It's got a good surround sound, actually. Sounded very far away.
speaking of, it's very cold for Elgar Leaf Bottom. And, why does this keep doing that?
It's like much colder than it was previously, I'm guessing.
It's getting even colder. I need you to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Yo.
Sounds like they need a fireball, Elficus, to stay warm.
Yeah, I can help out with that for sure.
Um,
I'm going to clasp at my religious symbol that is around my neck and think of warm things like the sun.
you try to warm yourself up that way, but the cold is just biting. And as the two of you are looking at Magamak, you hear the creaking of boards that are not. You're sitting on the ship and you have pulled off the arm that bends backwards to propel ballista bolts forward. I don't remember what it's called, but as you're laying it down on the deck, on the pallet that you set down to put everything on to secure it to the deck, you hear the creaking of boards coming from a distance away from you.
Like, on the ship or on the docks?
Actually on the sea, just a little bit out from you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and look in that direction.
Same. Is it big creek or small creek or?
As you turn,
Are we even next to each other?
you're relatively close to each other. You could yell at
Okay.
each other.
I'm gonna look first, though.
You go over to the side of the ship and you look out, and a very haunting visage of a ship is appearing in the distance. A thick fog is beginning to roll into Sweeping Wind Harbor. And upon that fog, there's some sort of ghostly ship.
How much like a ghost is it? Is it like for sure a ghost ship, or is it like I could be just seeing?
It is for sure a ghost ship.
Don't see one of those every day. I'm gonna yell over to Elgar. Hey Elgar, come take a look at this.
What the fuck is that?
As soon as you yell over, Elgar, you turn around, Elgar, and immediately you're like, what?
What?
And you look on this ship, and the fog appears to be speeding up significantly to the point where, almost as if a wave hits the docks, the fog comes over and onto the wood on the dock, and your ballista is soon surrounded by fog, to the point where you have to be touching the ballista to know where it is.
I'm definitely gonna take a step back from the edge of the ship when the fog hits us.
The fog hits your boat. and it doesn't roll over the side of the boat. It hits the boat like a wave, and it almost settles on top of the water, and it almost has its own water presence on it, on top of the water itself. And the freezing cold begins to hit you again, and you hear the faint noises of a sea shanty being sung.
Yes.
It's like a song. Is that what it is?
I love sea shanties.
But very, very quiet and very distant.
I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm gonna get off the boat. I think head towards where's Elgar? Is Elgar on the docks?
Elgar, you can no longer see. You know where he was previously. There's a lantern that's on top of the crane that someone has actually crawled up and lit. And you can see that, and it points downward, and you can see that where the crate is. But you physically cannot see Elgar any longer. The thick fog is actually creating some sort of wall between you and he.
I'm gonna pull out a torch in my tinderbox and try to light the torch.
You light the torch.
Does that increase my vision?
It does a little bit. And as are you approaching Elgar, where Elgar was?
I'm not trying to move too much because I don't want to trip, but I'm gonna shout to where Elgar was and say call out for him and see if he can see me.
Yeah,
You can absolutely hear him. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to move towards the noise, and also I remember exactly where he was standing and where the boat was.
Absolutely. You guys are very nearly looking. You were looking at each other, and the fog rolled over you, Elgar, and you sort of lost yourself within that, and you're looking toward him. And he goes and he yells out Elgar, and you hear exactly where he is. And you, as soon as you do that, make a perception check. Well, Linnea and Elphicus, make a perception check, please. Over. Sorry, one of my cats just went. Meow. Over the din of the city, the town itself, people yelling in bars and things like that. Linnea and Elphicus, you both hear in the distance, Elgar, where are you? From him. Oh, hello, kitten.
We will put down our drinks and we shall. I turn to Elphicus and I'm like, I think they might need some help.
It was oddly loud for them being so far away.
Yeah, something seems off. We should probably go.
Oh, there's scary noises. Yeah, let's get out of here. This bar's spooking me out.
All right. So we're gonna go run over back to the docks then.
You guys run out. You run out
somewhere
to
less frightening.
Run out to the main street, and the entire dock has been covered in some thick fog, and the fog is approaching the main street. And as you guys get onto the main street, the lanterns one by one, poof, 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 are being snubbed out.
Time to use your light spell.
Yeah, I got you.
Is Dumbledore attacking us with his little...
With his deluminator.
The lighter, the deluminator.
What object are you touching to illuminate?
Linnea.
Give me I don't know. I'm sure you got something in your bag.
Can't be larger than 10 feet in any dimension.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
because
can-
we're really carrying some giant shit.
Let's, use my Alright, you got something, right?
Yeah, I've got like, let's see.
What are
I'll
you?
get one of my empty flasks. We'll go like full on Galadriel light of.
Okay.
I'll just fill the light up inside it.
Yeah.
You pour the light inside of the flask, and as soon as you try and cast it, it doesn't do anything.
Oh shit, we got some magic shit going down.
Make a perception check for me, everybody.
Shit.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Thank God Elphicus is perceptive.
Elphicus,
Well, you fuck with my magic, you know.
from behind you, you hear, he's just the little one. No, not yet.
Guys, I think I'm hearing voices again. I think somebody might have spiked my drink.
What do you hear?
I heard somebody call me little, which honestly, quite frankly, pissed me off, and told me that I'm not able to do some magic here. Apparently,
And as you're as you're looking around and selling that to Linnea, you hear. I wonder if it's actually a thing. Hold on, there might actually be a sound effect for it. I gotta restart graveyard. Okay, there you go. Oh my gosh. You hear a sort of rattling sound from behind you.
Elficus does.
Yes.
I heard a rattling sound behind me, Lanaya. That's not good.
That's not good. I'm
I
gonna
think
turn
there's a
around.
I think there's a snake.
Pretty sure that it's not a snake, but I mean it could be. But I'm pretty sure that it's something more sinister than a snake.
What's more sinister than a
I need
snake?
all of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh fuck. That's never a good sign. Oh god.
Dude, the new character always dies,
Elgar.
man.
Yeah. It's cold.
Elgar, you turn around and the fog sort of recedes toward the sea for you, but your companions are all frozen in place. And they seem to be attempting to talk to one another, but all you hear is and the rest of you,
That's what he usually hears.
you hear the sound of cannon fire. And you hear, "All right, boys, take everything!" And you turn around, and as the fog recedes, skeletons are completely surrounding you, slaughtering the denizens of the of Sweeping Wind Harbor as skeletons begin to crawl from the sea.
Uh-oh.
That's a lot of skelly boys.
So do I see? Everyone sees this. This is really happening. This is stuff that's happening.
Not to
just
you.
in the fall. But skeletons are attacking everybody else.
All of your teammates at the same time pull their weapons and begin to act as if they're fighting something.
But I don't see the skeletons.
No, you don't. And they're all muttering the
It's like we're sleepwalk fighting, kind of.
Yeah.
Night terrors.
Guys, I don't think I can kill all these skeletons without killing all of you, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alphacus throws one fireball in the right
No,
direction. What the
Elficus
fuck?
Elficus is very clearly about to channel some powerful magic, Elgar.
I'm about to blow up the entire harbor, guys. To be honest with you here.
Can I cast Radiant Sunbolt like at the fog or at the ship or like is there something I can target? I just want to get some light. I
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
So can I target the ship or can I target the fog that's like surrounding?
You can absolutely attempt to attack the fog.
Nice. Radiant Sunbolt.
So you curl your fists, and you light it on fire, and you throw your radiant sunbolt. And at that same exact moment, Linnea, you see the light, coming at you, and you feel like you're about to be hit by a cannonball.
No, no!
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Linnea actually jumps straight into your radiant sunbolt.
No, I'm so sorry.
Roll damage for me, please.
I'm so
Holy
Oof.
oof.
I'm so sorry.
Oof.
Do I see this?
You see that Linnea has attempted to dodge a cannonball, but she's hit by the surrounding explosion and shockwave from the cannonball impact.
Oh, okay. So I'm
Ow.
gonna I'm gonna attack the skeletons.
Okay.
I'm gonna fireball them.
Obviously.
God.
And this spreads around corners and everything, right?
It
So
absolutely does. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Elgar Leaf Bottom.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Dexterity?
Yeah, what's your spell save DC, Elficus?
Jesus.
spell save DC. Where's
Yes.
that?
So
It's on your spell page.
on your spell page. It should be 8 plus proficiency plus your charisma modifier.
I don't see that anywhere.
Let me. Elficus. Spells. Spell save DC. It's right at the top.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. Shit. 15. There it is.
So I need you to roll damage for that. And then Elgar, you take half.
Is that damage?
No,
Yep.
that's your.
Wait.
That is?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's really low damage.
Do I round up or down?
You round up. Or down. You round down. Sorry. Yeah, he rolled 4 ones. Out of 8d6, he rolled 4 ones.
I don't remember that spell doing that much damage in the past.
Yeah.
It's a
Fireball
level
is nuts.
3.
Hmm.
How many points does that cost?
It's one spell, one third level spell slot.
Oh, okay. So I have one left.
So, a fireball. Elficus gives you like a really, really strange look as soon as he he gets a little bit of fear in his eyes and he begins to channel a very powerful spell as you're like attacking the fog, and Linnea jumps into your radiant sunbolt. As soon as you turn around, the fire appears in Elficus's hands, and he just yeets it straight at you. And you dodge out of the way, and you don't take as much damage as you would had you been standing in it. Magamak, what are you doing?
I pulled out my I'll call it my evening star, and then I'm starting to bash skeletons if possible.
Absolutely, and you're just going ham,
Oh,
left
no.
and right, just
No.
absolutely wrecking stuff. Unfortunately you're not close enough to Elgar to start smashing his face in, but you'll get there eventually.
Too bad.
I need all three of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Come on, wisdom saving throw. Yes!
Dude, Magamak's a dumbass.
I mean, he is a half orc.
He's not very wise.
Yo, half orcs are not stupider than humans. And orcs are dumb. Half orcs have no disadvantage.
So Linnea, as soon as you're hit by that radiant sunbolt, like it hits you straight in the chest, and you're laying on the ground, and the fog recedes a little bit for you, and all of the skeletons begin to crumble away, and literally just as Elgar takes a fireball from Elficus.
Oh my god. What's happening?
And
Elgar, what's
And
happening?
as you're looking around, Magamak is over there swinging his two-handed his evening star. His evening star, just straight up, like as hard as he possibly can, and he's wandering toward the ballista crate.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's the fog. Linnea, it's the fog.
It's the fog, yeah. Can I use lesser rest? Wait. Well, no. No, that doesn't do that. All right. No, that's age. Shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Can I do lesser restoration on someone? Will that remove the effects?
You could try. I'm not
All
gonna give you a straight answer. You know that.
All right. I'm gonna try to use lesser restoration on Elficus, considering the amount of fucking damage that he can output.
Absolutely. You begin to channel your spell. Elficus, make a wisdom saving throw at advantage, please. You sort of it blinks. You blink for a second after casting your fireball, and you feel like a strange warmth come over you, considering how cold that you feel right now. And Linnea is standing above you, and there's a large like scorch mark, and Elgar has clearly taken some damage from fire, but you're not really sure what happened.
I must have hit whatever it was and killed it, and then it went through and hit Elgar. So,
Well, we got to do something about our new friend over there because he's getting dangerously close to that ballista. Do you have any other
Okay.
spells that might be able to help?
I've got some torches.
I do.
we can
I
light-
do. So can I see him?
You absolutely can.
How far away from me is he?
He's about 100 feet away from you.
He
Oh,
just fucking
shit.
fireballs
Alright.
just to knock him out.
Let's see. Let's see, Chaos Bolt. How many feet was it?
100 feet.
Chaos
Can I
Bolt.
Chaos Bolt the Morning Star out of his hand?
If you're targeting the Morning Star, absolutely. You'd be rolling at disadvantage, though.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. He's got full HP. I'm sure he'll be fine unless you have 10 HP.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Where am I positioned? Am I between?
You
half-orc
are.
and the bow?
You are. You're between. You're
I wanna-
between. You're between Elficus and Magamak, but sort of off to the side.
I want to. Do I have a way of light? Like I've got 4 torches, but I don't know if I've got a tinderbox. I can light these torches. I want to light the 4 torches and like lay them out in a line, like between the fog and the half orc, or like before the boat, to
Okay.
make sure that there's like some kind of light source before the fog bitches reach the boat.
Okay. So you go about meticulously laying out this line of torches. Go ahead and roll an attack. Attack, Elficus. So you attempt to shoot the evening star straight out of Magamak's hands, and as he swings it, he sort of hits your chaos bolt, and it just shatters and sprays everywhere.
Oh. That's not good. Alright, well, I'm not trying to kill him, so...
So I guess the question is, does he have another round before he can do his...
I need Magamak to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me right now?
Magamak, please! You have one job!
Magamak, I need you to roll whatever critical damage is for your evening star. So it's 5d6. Reroll 1s and 2s.
Do I just click
So
it?
what you can do, I believe so. Just do how did I set it up on your character sheet? I set it up on your character sheet to be able to do it. Let me see.
I press the damage / type. I don't know if that.
Let me see it.
That's probably the roll itself.
Okay. Roll. Click the maul again for damage. Okay. So as you're swinging around, you feel like that you're connecting to. It feels like you're bashing through skeletons. It's not that hard. You've done a little bit of it before. But as soon as like you turn around, and like a giant zombie type creature comes up to you, and you swing as hard as you possibly can, and you connect with it, and it knocks the large portion of his chest off completely. The rest of you are trying to get closer to Magamak as he shatters this crate, literally hits it on one of the corners, and it sends a shockwave through the wood that shatters it, and all of the pieces of the ballista are now rolling out of this crate.
You dumbass Mogamac.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Mogamac, please. At advantage. Now.
I mean, it's going up slightly over time, guys. Eventually, I'll get to a...
Nay!
Yay!
Thank God.
So as soon as you connect with that zombie and it flies away, you're like, yes! And you look back and realize that you've smashed this crate that you've hit with your evening star. And the pieces of the ballista are now beginning to fall out of the crate.
Well, at least we don't have to move everything in one go now. We can, break it up into lighter pieces.
Wait, was this the
Way to look on the bright
ballista in that
side.
big box?
The ballista in the big crate. You've managed to waddle your way over there, swinging your evening star, and you've managed to hit the crate with it.
Okay.
And it shattered it on the corner.
That's coming out of your pay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I don't see any more skeletons.
No, not at all. And the warmth is now returning to all 4 of your bodies.
What the hell was that?
How many skeletons did you guys kill?
Like one.
Skeletons?
What skeletons?
I killed a skeleton. At
I know
least
somebody
one.
else saw skeletons. Someone's lying here.
Have you been
I saw
drinking?
skeletons. Yes, but I also saw skeletons.
Well, you're hallucinating half the time, Alpha Kiss. We're just normal. Nothing new.
That's fair.
Alright, well, we tried to go and handle the horses, but the stable master is completely and utterly inebriated.
We just got
So-
attacked by skeletons. You want to talk about your recent trip to find a stable master?
Well, yes, it's
What?
pressing right now. There's no skeletons.
What are you guys talking about?
Did the ghost ship disappear? Is that still like behind us? The fog ghost ship?
In the distance, Mogamac and Elgar, you can actually make out the ship has turned around and is heading back out to sea.
Did you not see that, you idiots?
Yes, me and Elgar got attacked. There was a ghost ship. There were skeletons. I killed like 16 of.
I saw the skeletons. I killed like at least 17 of them as well.
I saved you all from the skeletons.
I'm pretty sure, look down at myself. I'm like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a loose term there, dude. For the saving, but,
Thanks for saving us, Elgar. You're my hero.
Damn right.
Alright,
did,
anyways, there's no skeletons here anymore.
did the noise of the captain of the skeleton ship sound like the same noise of the previous captain talking?
Not at
Did I
all.
recognize it?
Not at all.
No, they were different.
They were absolutely different.
Has it been an hour yet? Is the captain coming?
Actually, yeah, as soon as you guys are rummaging through the smashed crate, the captain comes back with 4 guys. He's like, "What happened here?"
Ghosts.
We got attacked by skeleton ghosts, and I killed 17 of them. Probably maybe even 18 or 19.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I counted.
Because evidence to the contrary.
Oh, yeah?
I
Be
don't.
my guest.
Have we loaded it yet?
No, we got a little sidetracked. We still have it. I point over to the ballista that's no longer in a crate. But I say, we need to move this over still. I think we got...
Everything in the contents of that crate, then.
Yes.
Well,
Did I finish moving the tarp?
yes.
ballista
Yeah,
already?
you finished it.
So basically, I just did everything by myself while we waited around.
Well, what was Elgar doing, dude?
I'm chilling.
I
Stealth.
loaded two
Fighting
ballistas,
skeleton fogs.
and I murdered 19 skeletons while you guys were dipping around.
So the contents of the crate have all spilled out for the most part, and the guys that are with the captain begin to pick those parts up and start to move them onto the ship. One of them grabs the smaller pallet, about the same size as the other one, and they begin to pile them all on top of the crate. And the captain looks at you guys and he says, "Well, I believe we're about 15 minutes out. If you have any other unfinished business, let's get it taken care of. Meet here in about 15 minutes and we'll be out."
Aye, aye, Captain.
Sooner.
I'm just super jacked how well I did against those skeletons.
Yeah. I am as well. Proud of you.
Can we look and see if there's any other signs of Thunor?
Absolutely. Do an investigation check if you would
Alright.
like to.
Why are we wasting our time with this? Clearly didn't want to be in the party.
He was a friend.
He was our friend.
Yeah, I didn't like him that much.
We went through
He's a bit
many
of a
things
dick.
with him.
he tried to ditch me and kill me a few times.
You were asleep. You don't know that.
I can feel it. That's the power of friendship.
Elficus is just like not even 100% there.
I rolled 420.
Of
Linnea.
course you fucking do.
As soon as you begin to look around, you notice that there are a few sort of things that you remember that Thunor had that are now scattered about some pieces of this decking that you're standing on. Specifically, one of them is his arrow quiver. Had a very specific sign that made it his specifically. There's a quiver with the marking of Thunor Treepool on it.
Guys, something happened to Thunar. I found his quiver over here. There's like a bunch of his things over here.
On the
I think
boat?
he's
Very-
kidnapped.
On this boat?
No, on the dock.
Oh, okay.
But they're sort of tucked behind a set of crates that are all on a giant pallet together.
Well, let's grab his shit. Like, clearly he's gonna want his arrows back if we find him.
I know, man. He was very, very particular about always getting those arrows back after combat.
I'm not
Are there
holding
any? Are there any footprints or drag marks or
There
anything
are
leading
not.
the direction?
Not at all.
Are there any doors nearby, or like a cellar?
Nope.
Guys, we don't have time for this. We only have 15 minutes.
It's
All right,
he's
new
just been
Thunor, calm down.
Abducted by aliens, disappeared.
Yeah, holy shit.
Not a trace.
Not a trace.
So-
Not a trace, guys.
How's my Kenku doing? Is my Kenku just chilling?
Make a,
After we,
make a
like-
perception check.
Insulted her. Oh, I feel so bad about that still. Shit.
She's not on your shoulder anymore.
Oh, my Kenku isn't on my shoulder anymore. Where the fuck's
Oh,
my
no.
Kenku gone, guy?
Where
When
is
was the
she?
last time I remember her being on my shoulder?
Oh no!
When
Did I
she
kill
first
her?
crawled up on her. When she first crawled up on it.
When Thunor got abducted, basically.
Yeah.
Guys, clearly the Kenku doesn't want to be a part of the party. We have to go.
What is
The
up with
Kenku
you and
and-
just ditching people there? Mogamac?
I have little ties to you guys yet. I just want to get paid for the job.
Wow, you're kind of a piece of shit, Mogamac. You don't want to be a part of this party.
I mean,
Don't
if you
care
guys
about
want to
anyone.
miss the boat, I'll take the ballistas back and you guys can stay and fight more skeletons. But
I
want
shout.
to get out of here.
I'm gonna shout out, "Who's a good girl?"
From above you, you hear, "Who's a good girl?"
There she is. There she is. What, up on a crane or?
She is on a
rooftop?
crane. She was the one that lit that lantern.
Oh.
Oh.
And she's just like sitting. She's got her little hands out, like warming her hands to the thing, to the lantern. She's just like chilling up there.
So she crawled up a crane?
Yeah.
Definitely didn't fly.
If Alpha Kiss can do it, then our Kenku can do it, clearly.
Well, I'm more jacked, but yeah, I could.
Does she want to climb down?
She's a baby!
Do I have to go?
I
up
could
and-
kick the shit out of 1,000 babies easy. No problem.
Are you gonna say something to
Line
her?
them up.
Can she come down on her own, or do I have to go and pick her up?
What are you saying to her?
Come back down. Come here.
And you
Good
hear
boy.
you hear the little chirping, the coming from her, and you watch her crawl down, and she's super deft, super like really adept at doing it. She sort of parkours her way down, and she like comes down, and she's like at your feet, like looking up at you.
Aww.
What do you
Hey,
do?
Who's a good girl?
Pick her up, you sick fuck.
Who's a good
Yeah.
girl?
Pick her up and put her on my shoulder.
And she curls and cuddles into your neck, and she does her little purring, like chirping thing.
It's so cute.
Good boy.
and she whispers in your ear, like she gets real close, and you hear skink, skink,
Wow, that's so cute.
and she taps you on the shoulder, and she points at herself. Skibby. Skink.
That's name her Skink.
Is that your name? Name
And
Skink?
she looks at you and she nods her head very profusely.
Oh yay!
I wanna look at her and say, "Oh, you'd be really good with gravy." I'm gonna put some gravy on you.
I'm gonna give him a smack. Just
I
a
whispered
light
it.
little.
I whispered it to Skink.
Oh,
Perception check. What the hell?
perception check. I hear nothing.
I hear nothing.
How much time is left?
Just as the Kenku climbs up on your shoulder, and she turns around, and the captain returns and says, "I believe we're ready to go."
Let's go then. Let's get the hell out of here.
Should we ask Makenku about Thunor or not?
I don't think she can say anything about it because she can't speak, right?
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this captain, guys.
We can leave.
We just got
Thunor.
attacked by pirates.
You have a
don't
bad
trust
feeling
him.
about everything.
This is true. I'm
We
never
should
wrong.
put Dunor's things in like a little boat and just send it out to sea and like shoot some fire arrows at it.
A
Very
Viking funeral for the
Viking
Verthunor's
funeral
belongings?
style. Yeah.
I got some fire for you if you need it.
Yeah, we know. We know.
So, you guys pile onto the boat, and he lets you underneath inside the deck, and it's actually got like a bunch of bunks that you can sleep on if you'd like.
I'm gonna take a long rest.
I'm good. I don't trust this pirate guy. I'm gonna stay up.
And he yells down to you guys. He says, "We got 1 day of travel, and then we'll be at the capital. Rest
Aye,
up.
aye, Captain."
Take your time. I will see you as soon as we arrive."
I'm polyphagic. I sleep like 15 minutes every 3 hours. So I'm good.
15 minutes every 1 hour or something.
Whatever. No.
Well, Garrett's character doesn't sleep. He trances,
True.
right?
He meditates.
So we
'cause
can
he's a
sleep.
monk.
I don't
We can
need
sleep.
sleep. Speak for yourself. I'm good.
All right, fine.
I'm good.
So you're
Fine,
taking
you
a
little
level
weirdo.
of exhaustion?
Yes.
Why would you do that? You
I don't trust
need
this.
to.
I don't trust this pirate guy, man.
Garrett will wake us up if
I
anything happens.
I sleep with one eye open because of you.
All right, I'm going to sleep.
Well, as long as you promise.
I don't sleep by trance, and I've got a Kenku who will
Tell
wake
me
up
you
when I
promise.
sleep.
Pinky swear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
All
And
right.
that is where we will leave it for this session.
All right.
As you guys are on your way to the capital. You got 1 day of travel left. And then my plan by next week is to have a first 4 episodes recap video to play before we start. And I'm going to do that for every couple episodes to do, so we have a general recap of everything, or at least I'm going to make a YouTube series that basically is going to be one video that's extended over the whole time that just tells the whole story up until now. So that's my plan. Thanks everybody for watching. All the info is underneath the stream. I got the map and everything if you want to check it out. Follow along with the videos. Yeah. And by the way, I hit affiliate during the break. So, thanks guys. Let me know if you have any feedback, anything like that. Let me know. I plan on doing a stream in a bit that teach people how to play D&D if they want to know it, that kind of thing. If you guys are interested, let me know. And we might actually have to we might have a guest star next week, depending on who responds to me. So
Donald Trump.
no.
All right.
All right, thanks for watching, and I will we'll see you guys next week Friday.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.